recap. Oh, Ian, sorry, Ian do recap.
Oh, he's not at his
Not
seat.
there.
He went to grab a drink, I think.
Someone do recap.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, there we go. Wait for
Is
Ian.
that a fishing? He just came in with a net. Like those.
He says a
Why
lot of
shrimp?
weird things. He's in
Shrimp?
Malaysia.
Yeah,
Shrimp?
he's keeping
I
shrimp
remember
in his
he's in
desk.
Malaysia.
You talk to my dad. My dad is the shrimp raising expert.
Look! What?
You should
What?
talk to him about it. He's
Trying to
stable.
catch
Yeah.
the kid.
Okay, someone do recap. Okay, I'm not waiting for Ian. You use his notes.
I forgot.
Um, I think it's pretty short. Like we basically, we were all tempted by the aboleth,
Alright, yeah.
and Master eventually, I don't know, succumbed or was chosen, and well, we don't know this, but apparently he struck the deal, and what resulted was him turning on us and attacking us along with the aboleth. We managed to kill the aboleth, almost dying and drowning. But Celestial got, I guess, like infected by the aboleth, so he became a
I see the party notes.
became a slimy person. Let me open the party notes actually.
Celestial is now a gay fish.
Very
Nice.
good. Yeah. So Celestial became a gay fish. We looted the like underneath the aboleth lair was like a wrecked ship. And we found some goodies there, a bunch of gold, some gems, some items.
Please course correct your goal.
15,000 platinum.
Oh,
Fuck.
hold
How
on.
is it again,
Let me
ah?
do that now.
7,800 gold.
Okay.
Yeah, let me minus that one.
But it's it's in the bag of.
Yeah, it's a bag of.
But the gems and everything is still the same. It's just the
Okay.
gold.
Okay.
I thought you said it wrong. I thought I said 7,000, but then I don't know how come my mouth opened and 17,000 came out.
You were feeling pity for.
17,000 is way too fucking much. Dude.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So there was some magic item, a jar with wax seal, circled with an image of the sun and a silver gem in the center. A box wrapped in like cloth and then with other stuff, but we open it up and it contains a fan. We eventually got out of the cave, and the fishing village secured a bathtub to put Celestial inside. That's great. So we carried on to Baldur's Gate. During that time, Mustard did some progress on his love letter from JB. Found out that the hilt must be made of night alloy, which is some unheard of metal. Maeve had a dream regarding Anna, which I didn't write down too much, so I'm gonna skip that. When we finally got to Baldur's Gate, it was really bad. A lot of refugees and the flaming fists were feasting people real hard. We've actually got in, thankfully. We did see like Captain Zorch, which was like Maeve's trainer when she was back in the city. So we presented our badges and shit. They got us in because we are very important people. And we then got stopped at a roadblock that was not a real roadblock. And then we met some asshole guards and things are getting heated.
Right, at the end of last session, Anna, you draw Frostbrand, and the immediate vicinity, all the lights go out, and this cold gust of air that extinguishes all the torches and the lights in the area, non-magical lights. And you can hear the sound of swords being drawn. And you hear this, one of the head guard says, "Foul sorcery!" And it's just like, you can hear their posturing, there's movement in front of you, but there's no immediate action. What would you like to do?
How dark is it?
It's quite dark. You can see very clearly. You have dark vision. Some of you can see very clearly because you have dark vision.
We're gonna wrap them up or we're going to cut them up?
Caught them up.
Like, hey,
I'm
go.
gonna give you 30 seconds to make your decision.
Okay, well, the guards are employed by the city, right? So we don't want to hurt them. Because it could affect our relationship with the city in general.
Yes.
So
And
let's just knock them out.
Yeah.
no, even if we do if we do anything to them, it's as good as fucking ourselves over.
But we're not gonna be anyone's bitches anymore.
Yeah.
Up to you
give them-
guys. Go ahead. I'm the guy in the bathtub. It's fine. It's fine. I'll follow the party and lose a limb this session. No worries.
I don't know what to do.
5 seconds.
I'm going to find my maul first. Like,
It's already in your hands.
Okay.
Your hand.
The whole point of this fight was.
I can't see shit, right? Alright,
No.
so yeah, let's just whack them for now.
Yeah, I'm gonna strike the first guy. I'm not even going to bother with like.
Non-lethal. Non-lethal.
You know, struck one guy in
We'll
front of
see
you.
how that goes.
We'll see how that goes.
Sure, make me an attack roll.
I'm doing non-lethal.
Advantage?
Yes.
Just
Woof. Advantage.
That's a hit.
18.
Yeah, first one hits.
18's a hit.
Right. Give me a sec. You knock him out. Very easily. You swing with the hilt of your sword and you jam it into his helmet. The exposed part of his neck. You jam your hilt in and you can hear this sharp crack sound as he falls to the ground and his head hits the stone pavement. He goes cold.
Any one of you care to light up the place now?
yeah, cast light. He just sighs.
You pass light and you can see the other 5 guards holding up their swords, shields raised in front of you.
Now, we can stop now, or if you haven't learned your lesson, we can continue.
We're just trying to do what
Please
we're
make
here
me
to do.
an intimidation check with advantage, Anna.
We'll deploy his dancing sword for added effect.
Not a very
Sure.
scary person.
They hold fast. You can see that they whisper to each other for a while and they hold fast, they hold their ground. But they don't say anything.
I'm gonna. I
I'm
guess.
gonna try. But I'm not gonna make a move. I'm gonna try to back away, and if they advance, then we'll go from there. But like, I just want to show that we are not trying to fight you. Like, we are just like, if you're cool and you want to just stay there and let us walk away, we'll walk away.
But we need to pass through, right?
You need to pass through.
Yeah. We should be stepping
Alright.
forward.
Someone else should try to get through to them. They're not going to take kindly to me. Can maybe reassure them that this waste of space is not dead yet.
I'm like, look, we don't want any trouble. We're just here to do a job. We've given you the best of our supplies. Just let us pass.
Okay, make me a persuasion check with advantage.
Where's my persuasion?
Well,
Woo! You have a +5? Holy shit.
you
Very
see
clever
that they do take some time to they speak in hushed whispers and they do take some time, but eventually one of them just pulls the 2 guards in the middle away, like one of the bigger size ones pulls the 2 guards in the middle away and just waves you across. And you see, like, as you kind of like bring your carriage around, he runs over to his captain and pulls his captain to the side, making sure that he's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Well,
Walk it off.
let's go.
Let's go.
Man.
Let us Okay, let us deliver this thing just before anything else happens. Let's just get this done.
I'm surprised at their like loyalty. You see your captain get fucked up in one hit and still had to stand fast. Very honorable.
Or just very desperate for supplies.
Wait,
I mean,
we
they've already
just
taken the supplies. Like,
No, we're here
taken
to broker a deal.
yeah.
we went from the lower city to the upper city, right?
You're going towards
We
the
are
upper
on our
city.
way. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay.
You pass through the rest of the lower city and it is relatively quiet because it is night and there is a very strict okay, you don't know this, but there is a strict curfew in place right now. However, what you do see is a man, an old man. He's and two flaming fist soldiers. One of the flaming fist soldiers is holding his arm down, and the other one draws his sword and chops off 2 fingers.
Did he steal something?
This is not.
Do
my
I
fight.
know this practice?
Well,
Like, if he steal
it
something?
is definitely not part of the any list of punishment for this city. Chopping off fingers.
Mm,
You hear the old man howl in pain, and after the fingers are chopped off, the person who does chop off the fingers kicks him to the side, and then the 2 soldiers walk away.
well, I am running over to the old man.
Okay, you stop the carriage.
Yeah.
Great.
I'm going to stay at the
I
carriage
mean,
and
still
keep guard.
stay here, like, just, yeah. I'm
No,
just
I'm
gonna
keeping
check
guard.
on
You can
him.
go and check on him.
I don't think any of us are moving. I'm not going with.
Yeah, I'm not.
Going to the old man's.
Run over to the old man. He is bleeding
I am
profusely.
gonna cast Cure Wounds, level 1.
Wow.
'Cause
Okay.
I'm not
Will that join his
person.
fingers back?
No.
Yeah,
However, the wounds
but
do
hopefully it
heal.
stops the bleeding.
It does stop the bleeding, but the fingers are not growing back. Yeah. He looks at you and he thanks you.
And then
Then
we chop 2
I
more.
I asked him like what happened.
He says,
Or rather, what has been
it would have
happening.
been easier if you let me die.
Classic.
It's not in my nature, I'm sorry. What
He
happened?
says, they will find me and take another finger tomorrow anyway.
Why? Are you in debt? Like, what's the punch? Like, why are they doing this to you?
I am not from here. I am Alturian.
Ah, you're a refugee. Are you staying somewhere?
I usually come up at night to look for food. I am hiding in the sewers.
Are there many of you in the city? I know there are many of you outside, but how many got in?
Only the ones who could afford to pay.
How much are they asking?
The gangs are. Well, it depends. I paid my entire life savings.
The gang. So this is bypassing the gates?
Yes.
Hmm. Do you know what's the name of the gang?
They call themselves the guild.
Do I know? Is this familiar to me?
Sure. How long have you been in water away from the city?
Probably like before everything happened, like before I met up with everyone, like 2 months. So 2 months
Okay.
plus however long we've been together.
Sure. You would have heard of the guild. So the guild is as you are aware, it's a relatively new criminal organization. Back then when you were around, they were not really very prominent, and from what you understand, it was just like a small, very small gang with not much sway. Yeah. Hmm.
I'll pass him my rations. Whatever I have on me, like
You don't have, it's in the carriage.
no, but I have like my own rations.
You carrying your backpack with you,
I mean, yeah, lah, I'll just
Okay,
carry
okay, sure. You hand him your
some.
whatever. You just deduct away.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Give him 3 rations.
Thank you. I have no way to pay you back.
I don't need payment.
A
Just-
finger.
Oh, come on. Just stay out. Just be
Crew!
safe.
That's about the gang, crew.
Where are
Wow!
you staying?
No more of
with-
this shit, but
Why is it? Are you staying? Are there many of you in the sewers? Like, how many are with you now? Like, is your family here, or like, are you alone?
My wife is dead. They found her stealing grain, and they killed her. Yeah.
So the gang offers no protection after you're in the city.
It's either you starve out there slowly, or you get in the city and try to make ends meet somehow.
Okay, well, keep out of sight. Try to make the food last.
Thank you.
Quickly go.
He does tell you there's like 100 odd people like he has that came in with him. Yeah. The gang charged him.
Oh,
87.
I would also ask, like, how did he come through the city without
He doesn't know. They
going
were all
through the gate?
blindfolded.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. 100 plus refugees. Okay.
What's up with that guy?
Well, he's a refugee. He got smuggled in by one of the gangs here.
Mustard's gang?
Spent his whole life savings trying to get in. It's called the Guild. It was a relatively new gang,
Mustard's
a
gang?
couple of months back. I don't
Reformed
think
Mustard's
it's
Gang?
the same one.
It's not Mustard Gang. It's not Mustard's Gang.
I believe Mustard's gang was quite well established.
What was your gang called, Mustard?
What was my gang called?
I don't know. You
Am
tell
I
me.
giving you your name? I'll give you the name, lah, huh?
Because you don't want me to give the name.
Sure.
No one wants you to give the name.
I mean, if you don't, I don't know.
Ooh.
It's a region in the lower city that the Kenkus are predominantly found there.
Mustard, you know this guild, guys?
If like Maeve doesn't know, then I wouldn't know because I was
You have heard of them. You have not had any dealings with them.
okay.
I think if there's a guild that's involved in the flesh trade in and out, we'll probably want to cozy up to them. Or at least be in some kind of good working relationship. Something tells me we're not getting out of the city through the gates.
When has it ever been so simple for us, right?
Well, I mean, Mustard's a very renowned hunter of the sewers. He's very familiar with the terrain, so I'm sure we'll manage.
All
Okay.
But let's keep our eyes and ears.
Yeah, eyes and ears peeled. Make sure that your hands are on your goal at all times. Like,
Try to find out more
just-
about these guild guys.
are we pushing our way through to the upper city at this point?
I guess we should continue on our way.
Yeah,
You
so
are.
let's just go continue and find a
Um,
place to stay in the upper city. I guess
Sure.
since it's night, right?
The yawning portal of Baldur's Gate.
Whatever is the inn. I mean,
Stick to
It's
something in
not-
the upper city at least.
yeah.
Sure. Okay. You make your way over to the upper city, and there is a large gate that kind of like separates, and the very long wall as well that kind of like separates the lower city and the upper city. And as you approach, you can see first the walls are not guarded by Flaming Fist soldiers, they're guarded by city watch guards.
Thank God. That's a good
And-
thing, right?
They greet you.
I wouldn't speak so soon.
Good evening, sirs and ma'am. May we help you?
Yes, we are the emissaries from Waterdeep. We were sent here. It's been a long travel. We just want to have a place to bed down and rest before we deliver the, what do you call it? Blanking on it at the
Um,
document.
The writ?
Deliver that first thing in the morning.
Of course. Give us a second. And after that, he kind of walks away. And you see slowly, the gate starts to swing open. And the first thing you notice is that the upper city is, the roads are a lot wider as your carriage kind of rolls in. And the roads are lined with very vibrant colored buildings. The homes are all huge mansions, and there's you can see that it's very well ordered, and all the guards that are on duty are all city watch.
Maeve?
Very grand and beautiful and neatly secured kind of like region.
Hmm?
Do you know a healer? You know a healer here, right? You know, right?
You have never been to the upper city, Maeve.
Yeah, I'm not from here.
Oh,
But I got the kid.
Yes.
I'm from there.
that's great. Could we find a healer?
Yes, I know. It is. Yeah.
If we get to our tavern first, then we can ask them for where.
As your caravan kind of rolls in, there's a man runs up to you, an old man with kind of like an eyeglass and a very trim and proper, kind of wearing like almost like a tux with a black bow tie. He runs up
Like
to
a
you and-
waistcoat.
yeah, something like that. It's like, good evening. I have been waiting very long.
It's been a journey.
Yes, it's very nice to meet you. My name is Tilan Cast, and I am the butler and steward of Lady Berlin Stalemain.
Berlin?
Nice to meet you, and I bow. And I get the.
Greetings, Mr. Cast. Do we have
Just Helen will do. It's fine.
Heh,
Lady what?
Helan.
The person you're supposed to meet,
Helen.
Stalemain?
Yeah lah, I know. I forgot how to spell.
Berlin
Stalemain.
Stalemain.
I have accommodations been
You
arranged
will
for
be
us.
staying with Lady Stalemain in her mansion.
Oh, thank the
She
gods.
has
Whoa.
arranged the guest rooms for the 5 of you. Yes.
Wonderful.
Amazing, thank you.
Sick.
Our party member is in a bit of a predicament.
Um,
I'm
Do
gonna
you
pop up.
have the services of any arcane expert or healer, or
Well,
would you put us in touch?
yes, well, there is the High House of Wonders.
Ooh.
There are some healers there. Is it an emergency?
Well,
Mm.
yes.
Yes.
Kinda,
He is-
yeah.
We ran into some trouble on the road, you know, the usual, and he's not looking very good.
Of course. Let me get you settled in, and I'll give you directions to the High House of Wonders.
Much obliged.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. You kind of he brings your carriage around to this very grand villa, very sculpted marble walls, stone pillars, very polished stone pillars, sculpted with the family emblem, which you don't quite recognize. It is a flute adorning a kind of like a garland. And then you see he kind of brings your carriage into the stables, and he's like, "Oh, what the High House of Wonders is about so I would say about 800 meters that direction," and kind of points you in the general direction of the High House. I believe that the healer should be working at this time. They are usually awake in case of emergencies, or if they might be sleeping, you could always try to wake them up as well.
Is there any other place besides this, or this would be our best bet?
Now, this is the only temple which provides healing services in the upper city.
Okay. Thank you.
Well, that's good news.
Mm-hmm.
Let's start with that.
Alright, so let's bring the carriage out again. Or
No,
Yeah.
unless you feel like getting it done in 10 minutes.
Let's,
I mean, I'm up for
we'll
a
make
sprint.
our way with the carriage, because I mean, we need to bring him there, so
Yes.
it's probably easier to have the carriage to transport him.
It's a heal spell, is that right?
Yes.
I guess it's heal or greater restoration. I have no idea. I'm guessing at this point.
It's a heal spell. I think I read
Heal
the.
spell.
Gotta adjust for level 5.
Okay.
don't have
you
greater
reach
restoration.
the high house, and it is built of pure white marble, and there are many columns that kind of like make it stand out against the surrounding Baldurian architecture. It is the biggest temple that you have seen in your journey so far. It is it's massive. There are great bronze doors which kind of like sit in front of this temple, and they appear as if they're like floating above the ground. And then as you approach the doors, they kind of like start swinging backwards, almost like automatically, like without even like you needing to do anything. And as you step in, there's this like strong scent of like incense, as well as like almost mixed with kind of like medicinal herbs that kind of hits you as you step into this huge chamber, where you can see there are 3 priestesses there.
Are they occupied, or are they kind of like
No, they're kind of
receiving people?
they're kind of like they're speaking to one person, but there are 3 of them.
Hi, hello. Sorry to disturb at this time of the night.
Yes, welcome to the High House of Wonders. May I help you?
We have one of our party members is in quite a predicament, and we were hoping if anyone here is a skilled healer, will be able to help.
Yes, we have healers available at the moment. May I know what the ailment is?
He can breathe.
A gay fish.
He's a fish.
Disease of
It seems like
arcane
he's
nature.
turning. Yeah. I don't quite know what the condition is called myself, because
He breathes water and drowns in air.
The man got clapped by an aboleth, if that helps.
You mentioned Aboleth, and she seems very confused, like she's never heard of it before. And it's like, let me get the healer, and then she kind of like scurries away. And you see he comes back with a very old man with like a walking stick. It's like it takes him like a good 5 minutes to walk across the hall towards you.
Jesus Christ.
I go pat
What
Felicia on the
is-
shoulder, like, you know,
Calm him down. It's okay.
this is all you. I'm just gonna take a seat over there.
And kind of like the old man kind of like looks at you, and then he brings his eye like really close to your skin, like 2 cm away.
Alright. Alright.
Oh, it has been a while since I've seen something like this.
Oh, so not your first time then?
No. Well, it's been a while since I've seen something like this.
Indeed.
You see the priestess stands beside him, like just smiling very curtly. It has been a while since I've seen something like this.
That's great. Could you heal me?
Well, it's been a while since I've seen something like this.
Oh my god.
Okay, we'll
I
just
don't-
leave Celestial here overnight.
I
He'll
will.
be done by the morning.
Maybe in the morning he'll have his next sentence ready.
You see, Anna is helping herself to the pantry tea, just
There is tea set out. There's like chairs.
brewing a
table.
cup. Yeah,
brewing
I-
a
flipping
cup.
through some of the publications.
I would question the priestess. He would like, has he been? I mean, here.
The master
Very
is
long.
a very experienced healer.
Mm.
It would be advisable for you to let him ask his questions before we begin. And she smiles.
Well,
Sure.
please.
Gonna go join.
Are you a fish?
Biscuits, mustard.
I just give him this look.
No.
No, I'm not a fish. I
He
am.
kind of like he can see he kind of like takes out his finger and it's like trembling, very old wrinkled finger, and then kind of runs it across your skin. He kind of looks at it, and then brings it very close to his eye. Then he sticks out his tongue.
Oh, alright. That's okay.
And it's like, it tastes like a fish.
Well,
I am not a fish.
A talking fish.
Listen, God.
it's
Ugh.
Celestial, just calm down. Breathe.
Yes.
Seems like there's a disease that is causing this transformation. I mean, from what I can detect, I'm not as skilled of a healer as herself, but I at least managed to come to the conclusion that it is a form of a disease and is beyond my capabilities as a cleric to help. So I was hoping with your expertise, it would be much appreciated, and I will, as I'm reaching out to the what's his face hand, the killer, the old man.
Oh,
I'm gonna like
oh.
I'm gonna slide like 5 gold as I'm saying this.
He kind of chuckles and says, what's the word? And he kind of what's the word? He kind of like looks at the priestess and says, colleague, my colleague will take payment later. You have to leave your friend overnight, I believe.
Please don't leave me here alone.
Okay, bye.
No, please. Please don't
What
leave me.
is
I'm... Alright, well, if you catch...
can at least one of us stay?
Oh,
Bye,
well, I
Marion.
guess that can be arranged.
Actually, no, I think, honestly, you guys should go.
No, it's
Make-
fine.
Make friends with whoever... What's her name? Stelmin, yeah. Just do that.
I'm
No,
We should leave
it's
a sentry.
It's fine. I'm gonna be fine. Look at the capable person I'm being left with. It's fine.
maybe I could learn something here. I don't know. Like, I don't mind staying, honestly.
Yeah, I can take care of the boys.
Bye.
Nothing bad will happen.
Bye.
What's we'll not get into any trouble at all.
Just glaring at Just like, please don't. Pleading eyes.
You see me tear a page of the Avernus newspaper or whatever, wrap a few of the biscuits and I'll just hand it to you. I recommend the jam and salt.
And the priestess clears her throat. This way, please, for payment.
Wait, what if it's really, really expensive?
Well, then let's just have the Berlin person pay for it.
What if it's like 25,000 gold?
Well then, did you know that oceans cover 70% of the earth? I'm sure that there'll be a lot of space for you.
It actually
I'll
goes
follow.
up to
I'll
the
follow.
opening of your world.
She kind of brings you to like a donation, like a box, and she says,
Okay, what you want? Humble bundle things.
Humble one.
however much you feel is necessary.
Oh my god.
Jeez.
Well, I said 5 gold just now, so I'm putting 5 gold in.
Then she looks at you, she stares at you, and she nods, like
Oh.
still waiting.
Oh, she's judging, dude. She's like this little.
Then she says,
rat.
I've been informed by our healer that this ailment is rare and not easy to heal.
Okay, I'll put 1 platinum in, and then I'll put 1 platinum and I'll press it into the palm of her hand.
You're not there,
understand.
Maeve is there.
Oh, I didn't go? I thought we were all at the payment box.
No, we left her, remember?
No, so, okay, sure.
She says, usually, for rare ailments like this, the nobles usually pay 1,000 to 1,500 gold pieces. It's just as a rough gauge for your. This is obviously a donation. It will go towards the upkeep and preservation of the high house.
No, we don't really care.
We do not take any of the gold for ourselves.
That's a
Inside check.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, this white marble is not gonna pay for itself, you know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
She's telling the truth.
Oh man.
Or so you think.
So I think. I forgot how much gold we got.
7,800.
Yeah.
7,800.
Are you cool?
I'm
How
not
about-
there.
Go 500 upfront. Go.
Hey, shut up! No more cooing.
Yeah, I'm trying my best not to butt it.
Yeah, let's just observe the
the
laws.
bird, dude.
Oh my
Let's see what Maeve does. If it was mustard, he would have just thrown in like a lot of copper.
Just to make
How
the sound.
about
Yeah.
I pay 500 now and another 500 upon confirmation that he's indeed okay.
She smiles. Listen, that is acceptable.
Okay. I'll put 500 in.
Okay.
But I'll put
Take away.
490 in because I really put 10.
Jeez.
Sure.
You gotta do it one by one.
One.
Oh my
Take
god.
away your 400.
Never gonna get healed.
500. Yeah.
Take
Oh, I can put it off. I'll do it since I have that thingy.
I'm putting just take 390 from your stack. Like if you're putting your from, then I'm assuming you're
390?
accumulated all the party. Yeah, just 390.
I like how we dropped like hundreds of gold on the shittiest healing potions to stay alive, and then now we're pinching pennies.
Because
The
it's
gold.
Just 390 because
Right.
I'm putting 110 from mine.
Okay.
The
Okay.
truth is, we're cheap bastards.
Yeah.
The priestesses kind of bring Celes will bring you to this like it's almost like a outdoor kind of like onsen kind of feels.
Oh, they're gonna touch your PP.
They dress you in almost like a
Assless chaps.
it's like a towel-ish robe. It's like a robe of some kind, so that they can't see your PP.
Oh.
But it's easily accessible.
And then they kind of like soak you in the pool, and you feel first there's this. It's like a very cooling sensation come over your skin, and then you see the old man kind of walks to. Oh, I'm glad you are feeling comfortable.
Yeah.
Here, drink this. And he hands you a wooden bowl.
Yeah, I know what this
Drink,
is.
drink.
Uh,
Will be good for your skin.
fuck. Yeah, I'm just drink it. Fuck it.
Maeve, you're given a small room to sleep in.
Wow. Comes with 1,000 gold.
It's a very bare bones kind of room. Has like a desk with a candle and then just a bed. That's it.
Okay, it's not Hyatt Hotel.
Like, close to where Celestial is, like how is he going to be in that bath
No.
thing for the whole night?
Yes. You may walk out and you can walk about 2 minutes and you reach the bath.
Okay.
Is the bath
Yeah.
like gonna be all slimy?
Hi,
That'd be great.
Yeah. So you you drink the thing and you instantly fall asleep.
Oh,
Oh,
I've been drugged. Alright, great.
that's not good.
Alright.
What are the three of us doing?
You kind of like you don't go all asleep straight away, but you kind of like feel very comfortable for a while, and then you feel like slowly, bit by bit, sleep takes you.
Okay.
And as you fall asleep, you feel like a warm, pulsating kind of like energy kind of fills your body,
Roll new character.
and it is very comfortable, and you feel like your whole body is lighter almost. It's like the best sleep. It's an out of body experience almost for you.
Hmm.
It's
It's like him when he
It's
went to take his
delightful.
wisdom teeth. Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
boy.
delightful. And when you awake in the morning, you kind of look. You are in the pub and you look at your skin, and it's normal. There's no slime or anything anymore. It's just normal skin.
Oh my
Fucking
god.
how, dude?
But now you have
how?
to return every 30 days to drink the old man's mixture.
No.
You
Don't
have been
say that.
cured
Yeah,
of the
thank you.
disease.
First thing in the morning,
Yeah.
I'm running to like the water bath area.
Oh,
Yeah.
Alright.
Hey, did it work? Are you good?
I'm not sure. I feel okay. I'm just gonna step out of the water. Like,
I prod him like, is he slimy?
No, he's wet.
I'm just gonna get out of the water and hope for the best.
He's
Okay,
wet.
boys, how do we spend the night?
Yeah, so you are brought to your your rooms. Your rooms are actually huge. So there's like a chest, there's a table, there's a cupboard, attached. Every room has like an attached bathroom. Beautiful curtains, tapestries on the walls. As usual, the walls are all made of white marble. Very nice kind of like fur rugs adorn the floors. All floors are all made with like polished oak.
So we are
and then-
in Stelmane's
Yes, that
compound.
means
Yeah,
mansion.
Helen kind of tells you, Lady Stelmane will meet you for breakfast tomorrow at 9 sharp.
Of course.
And then we can discuss business then. In the meantime, please take a rest. If you need anything, food or whatever else you may require, please feel free to ask me. I am in the room at the end of the hall.
Great. Did I notice any like household guards?
There are city watch guards outside the house, not inside.
Did we see anyone else on the way in? I guess not, because it's late at night.
No.
Alright. Well,
Well, I'm just gonna put
yeah.
my stuff down. So where's our carriage parked at?
In the stable.
Okay, that's fine.
Y'all want to do anything?
I am passing out. I want to. I mean, there's nothing we can do, right? Unless you want to sneak around the mansion, which I don't
You
think.
wanna
You
take
should
drugs?
do.
Well,
You want to do drugs?
I was thinking
Oh,
of,
man.
learning from our yawning portal experience. I would like cover a few blocks of the immediate vicinity, try to look for like what's around us and how many entries and exits. How would someone sneak into our rooms here? Just to get the lay of the land. Maybe I could take like 2 hours for that. If anyone
Sure.
wants to come with. Just maybe like 2 blocks in every direction to get an idea of like what the neighborhood is like. Is it residential or
Your house
there's
is your house
stuff
is
nearby?
like your house is here. This pink dot.
Uh-huh.
Okay, that's your
that
house.
expanse of space.
A huge thing.
Okay.
So what's going on here?
Are
Fighting
you sneaking
kid-
out?
It's not really sneaking out, right? We're not prisoners, right?
No, you're not. But you are just leaving lah.
Yeah, do you guys want to come
Okay,
with
okay.
or
Who's
Um,
leaving?
I am. I'm just going to
staying.
take a walk.
Sure. Anybody
Yeah,
else?
I'm not going. I'm fucking scared.
Alright, just me.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll say
You-
2 blocks in every direction. So
Can I
it's not
see?
very
Okay.
far.
Can I see? Is there like a window in this room?
What?
Is there a window in the room?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
I cannot say
Man.
of course. Everyone grew up in poverty, okay?
Yeah, okay,
There's
okay,
not
okay,
Any
sorry,
concept
sorry.
of wow, of course.
I don't fucking know what happens in Baldur's
A
Gate,
guy
dude.
who lives in landed property.
No,
Thoroughly.
okay,
It's
sorry,
it's
sorry.
marble walls and all that, but it's attached to roof and a part of the roof has fallen in.
Okay. Anna, you make your way over to this open space first. It is what it appears to be. Everything is closed. But it's a very vast expanse, which looks like when it's open, it would be like an open air market of some kind, or like a public civic plaza.
Okay.
And you can see there are a lot of like closed vendor stores and merchant booths, but they have
Right,
like
right.
cloth like draped over
Right.
and everything. Yeah.
Event space lah.
Yeah. Right. And in the center of it, appears to be a statue of a man clad in chain armor, holding a sword.
Is it very far away?
It's in the center of the. Can you see the dot in the middle?
Yeah,
of the,
so that's like
yeah.
what, a couple hundred.
Yeah.
I guess I'll walk over to go read the plug or like find out who that is.
Okay. The plug says, Duke Oder Ravengard. Oh, sorry, Grand Duke Uda Ravengard. Grand Marshal of the Flaming Fist and leader of Baldur's Gate.
Older. God.
So he's a man.
He's a man. He's bald.
Puts the
Baldur's
bald
Gate.
in Baldur's Gate.
Baldur's Gate. Aha.
Baldur's Gate. Kind of wait. Kind of looks like that. Let me just link. I'll put it in Discord.
Ooh, pictures.
It's a picture of Lotakyang.
Oh wow. Rude.
Wow, look at that. He has a posse with him.
Looks like the typical tourist go take picture. 拍照.
Yeah.
Cool.
Damn, he looks like an imposing guy.
Yeah. Doesn't even have arm armor. It's like my biceps are tougher than the steel. You don't need to cover them.
Yeah, dude.
It's biceps. Okay, cool statue. Around us, residences.
Yep. So most of the residences that you see are literally like manors or villas, very large buildings, and then there are also some stores, and also you do spot that there are like 2 inns.
Open?
One of them is open, yes. Hold on, One of them is closed. It says under renovation.
I'll walk into the open inn.
Okay.
What time is it, by the way?
What time is it? It's about, I would say
Time to
midnight.
time.
Yeah,
9?
Wow.
slightly past midnight.
Oh, past midnight. Alright.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll walk into the bar. Is it populated?
Okay. Sure. It is called the Blade and Stars. It is very populated. It is you get the feel that this inn is not quite like the rest that you are used to, the ones that you've seen in Waterdeep or the ones that you've traditionally come across. The first thing when you go in and you see is that there's no music playing. Okay, so that's a change of pace already. And everyone who is in there, and there's very few people, but the 4 or 5 people who are in there are all nobles. They're
Ah.
dressed up very in fine garb. You feel quite out of place as you step in.
Okay, as
And
soon
you feel
as I kind of like get that vibe, I'll head out. It's like not the kind of bar I'm looking for.
Okay.
Like maybe I wouldn't even have made it in if I noticed from the exterior that it's like that. I'll
Right.
just leave.
Mm.
Okay, then I guess that's about it for my exploration alone. But I will look out for any markings or thieves' cant around the area, which I guess
None.
there is. Yeah,
None.
to kind of the uppity part of town.
If you went to the lower city, however,
I'm not going
many
there alone.
thieves can't for days.
Oh yeah, but I will also try to look out for like, do we have sewer access from these streets?
There is one at the end of the street.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah.
I will
Okay.
retire to my chambers.
Alright. So everybody does get long rest.
Woo!
Read the storybook. Scroll thing.
Okay. You read the storybook and the scroll thing. Sure, make me an intelligence check. No.
Yikes.
Fair
You
enough.
pour over the page for a good 3 hours, and at the end of the 3 hours, you realize that you have not understood anything at all.
About right.
The only thing you understand is that it is a piece of paper.
Oh my god.
Alright.
Alright, you wake up in the morning, Myth and Celesil, you are escorted out of the house,
Oh.
the high house.
Before that,
At
I
dawn.
wanted to ask like either the old man or one of the, I guess,
Mm.
nurse or priestess.
Hmm.
I would say like, so this is called the High House of Wonders.
That is correct.
Does that mean it is home to worshippers of Misra?
We worship Gond here.
Gone. I see. Well, it's just that there was a House of Wonders in Waterdeep, and it seemed to be a house belonging to Misra, so I just assume.
This is a temple to Gond,
I see.
not Mistra.
Cool.
Yeah, that's very
My-
interesting.
Apologies then. That being said, is it still a place of arcane study?
Oh yes, we do have basic arcane studies here. Yes.
Nice. Well, if I have the time, I'll wanna come back and look around if you don't mind.
Of course. Yes. Whenever you are free. We don't have lessons every day. You would have to.
Lessons.
Well, it depends on the schedule.
Oh, well, I was thinking more just like, free browsing the books.
No, no.
All right,
no.
I get it. I get it.
The library is not for guests.
Say no more. That's fine. All right. One last thing. Could you point me to the nearest place where I could buy an arcane focus?
He points you towards a general store.
Great. Thank you very much.
So convenient.
I'm gonna.
That's good.
It's called Sorcerer's Sundries.
Wow, very straightforward name. I like it.
Yeah.
Sorcerer's Sundries. So Maeve, how much did that cost? The
It
thingamajig.
takes away another 500, by the way.
1,000.
Okay, 1,000 gold, huh?
It's okay, you're back. You're okay. That's most important.
Well, we did come out of that with a profit, I guess. And now I know what it feels like to be a fish, so I will be kinder to them. That's great. Right, so before we head back to the rest, let me go buy this arcane focus.
Yeah. Let's go.
Oh,
So there is it's a colorful circular building, and the roof appears to be kind of like stained glass panels. And as you walk in, there is a elvish man sitting on a chair and kind of like scribbling on a book of some kind. I mean, as you walk in, the bell kind of goes ding. He walks in.
As
Ah.
as we're walking there, I would tell Celestial, like, look, we are in essentially it's the bougie neighborhood, So I'm not sure if there's anything in the lower city that maybe you can get for cheaper than here. Just be prepared that everything here is going to be expensive. So I don't know whether there is like a black market sorcerer shop thing in the lower city that might be able to sell you something cheaper. I can't guarantee that, but just letting you know before you walk in that it's probably going to cost you a pretty penny.
I will keep that in mind, but
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Not getting robbed is nice.
Yeah.
What do you think I'm gonna buy? Like,
No,
when
I'm just saying, like, I think everything here is probably
Like
like
marked
maybe
up.
5 times more. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
well, I'll keep that in mind. I kind of know the going rate of what I'm buying.
Okay.
So I'll say in Elvish, like, hello to the guy, and then back to common, like,
He kind of greets you in Elvish as well.
and then I'll
Ni
go
hao.
back to common, like, ni hao,
Ni hao.
ni hao. I'm
Ni hao.
looking for a arcane focus. If you could let me see your collection.
Kind of course. And then he kind of like brings out this, goes behind to the back room, brings out this like metal tray. On the metal tray is a silk cushion, and on the silk cushion there are 3 gems, as well as 3 orbs.
Oh god,
Cool.
this is some Gucci Prada.
What do
And the gems are all like beautifully crafted. Like you can see that it's very delicate craftsmanship. One is a ruby, one is a sapphire, and one is an emerald.
Oh man.
And you can tell that it is cut with clear precision. There is like no rough edges of any kind.
Oh man. Those are. Oh. Are these your handiworks?
Yes.
I could tell. It has an elvish touch to it.
Yes. Indeed. Only the best for the residents of the upper city.
Hmm. How much are they going for?
200 gold for each.
I tried to hide this look of like, what the fuck in my face, but I failed to. It's like,
What about the orbs? Are they the same thing?
The orbs are made from the finest dragon glass.
Jesus Christ.
This is Gucci Prada.
Cool. I'm just
Wow.
browsing. I'm walking away and browsing.
Like, while I do appreciate the craftsmanship, The arcane focus I'm buying, or the person that's gonna be using it, let's just say, doesn't need such delicate craftsmanship. I was thinking of something just of the basic sort.
Like, you know, like an apprentice, you know, this is like a gift to be upgraded, so
Ah,
in the future
Hmm.
kind of thing. Any basic.
we don't do basic here, unfortunately.
He wipes down everything Maeve touches.
Hey!
Oh my god.
That kind of place.
I would say though I am interested. What goes into the process of converting a gem to like a magical focus?
Well, it depends on the quality of the gem, of course, first. It needs to be the right size, and the quality, it differs. Some gems are not pure enough and they cannot be used for magical or arcane purposes. It really
See.
depends. Unless if you had a gem that you would like me to inspect, perhaps I could do something with it.
I think I do. I'm gonna like just go up to Maeve and put my hands in the bag, take out the
Oh, no.
ruby and the emerald, like,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna present it to the guy.
He kind of raises an eyebrow as he sees the ruby and the emerald. Says, give me a second, and then he kind of reaches under the counter and pulls out this like almost like a magnifying glass and a like a eyeglass, as well as tweezers and like many different tools. And then you see like a liquid, like a black liquid and a cloth. They kind of like starts polishing the gem slightly. And then he like kind of like uses the tweezers to pick it up and looks at it in front of like the magnifying glass. Unfortunately the emerald is not pure enough, but the ruby, we can do something with it.
Damn it. And what would the price be for converting this ruby to a focus?
To cut arcane focus, ruby of this size, I'll need a day and about 80 gold.
I'm gonna like go. One moment, I go to Maeve. It's like, okay, so this is literally 8 times the price of a normal arcane focus, but it's also an arcane focus, which I will need to cast things.
Like the 80 gold is 10 times the price of
No,
an
the
arcane focus, or the
200 gold. Yeah. And
I mean, we might be able to get something in the lower city, but I honestly can't tell you if there's going to be like
well,
it's a risk.
I would say I'm willing to fork out the money. Like it can be off the share of whatever that thing is, but I will also remind, just not to guilt trip you, that I protested going in there, got turned into a fish.
I know. I'm not saying like this is up to you. I'm just saying because I live in the lower city. Like I just know things here are going to be more expensive. So if you feel like you're willing to
understand.
spend the money, by all means, you know. I know it's very important to you, and you kind of feel, for the lack of a better word, naked without it. So it's like me not having like my shield or something. Like it's weird. I get it. So it's really up to you.
Great. Now I'm just gonna go back and like 200 gold on the table. Like, could I get the emerald, please?
Oh,
god.
Of course.
I mean, it looks shiny, so.
Cut the
Do you
man
want-
some slack. He's been through
Is
a
it a
lot.
is it a gift? Do you need it wrapped?
just get it right.
Sure.
Okay, he pulls out this very pretty like looking box, and then he takes out like a small silk cushion and kind of places it in the box. Places the emerald. He kind of shines the emerald first, very delicately, and it says after it's glistening, he kind of places it on the silk cushion, while wearing gloves, very delicately, and then kind of covers it and ties it up with a very fancy looking silk ribbon.
We in Harry Winston, girl.
I just pay and I Say thank you.
It's a pleasure doing business with you.
Same to you. I'm sure you have a lot of other things here, but maybe I'll come back some other time with my friends, and we can
What are you looking for in particular?
just like looking around the shop. Like, what do I see? Is there like spell scrolls, like magic
Spell
items?
scrolls?
Ooh,
No magic items.
spell scrolls. Oh fuck this place. Oh,
Relax.
Spell scrolls. No
I-
magic items.
I will.
He sells gemstones also.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
uh,
This guy.
Do
Yeah.
you sell jewelers kits by any chance?
yes, he does.
Be cool to get a normal, not some like jewel encrusted jewelers kit, like just literally
Yeah, it's a jeweler's kit, yes.
metal. I don't
He
know.
also sells like component pouches, ink, parchment, you know, the typical stuff. Like very posh robes,
How much is a jeweler's kit?
basic spell book, leather bound spell books. Jeweler's kit is 55.
Oh, oh, that is expensive.
Nah.
He also has magic appraisal services, of course,
Ah.
which is basically identified.
Identified. Which
Fine.
Yeah.
You have it. It's good.
like I guess off the top of my mind, I'm looking for a spell scroll of alarm. If you would have.
We do have that in stock, yes.
Oh, that's nice.
Kind of like goes rummages around and you see all these like scroll scroll like you know those like leather scroll holders.
Hmm.
They kind of like pulls one out and pulls out a scroll and sets it down on the table, and you can see the spell scroll of alarm.
Nice.
It's written in very beautiful elven flourish.
Damn it.
Times 8.
How much would this?
150 gold.
Hmm. It's pretty
Yo,
okay.
that's cheap. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
alright.
I don't know how much spell scrolls go, but okay.
I just look back at Maeve like.
No, as in, I'm not saying that out loud.
No, I see. I'm
I'm
looking back at
thinking in my
Maeve
head.
for like approval for the.
I
Yeah.
think we need
No,
it.
I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna like, take the 150.
I mean, what else are we gonna spend on? It's not like we are getting Elrond better AC, right?
Ha. Okay, I'll purchase it.
Exactly,
Hmm.
No
guys.
worries.
Who needs
So
AC?
it's time.
Exactly, no need lah. 16 is enough, right?
Then
Can you
he
do
does
enchantment, by the way?
not me, but there is a store, and they kind of like writes down the address for you across the way, which does do enchantment.
Amazing.
He writes on the store for you, and it is the shop of enchants. It's called the shop of enchants.
They have very straightforward names. I like this place. It's like down to business.
I mean,
Great.
yes.
Thank you.
Okay. I think that's it for now. I think we should leave before I spend everything else.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. I will
Alright.
say 再见 and then leave.
One arcane focus, no longer attached to weapon, but arcane focus.
Oh,
Okay.
and it's a beautiful emerald gem.
God.
It does not have any additional benefit
I know, but it has additional benefits for
of looking
Silas.
good.
Yes,
Alright.
plays an important part.
You make your way back to the house, the villa. It's about 8 a.m. in the morning. You can see their servants running around as you walk in, Celestia and Maeve, and they appear to be preparing a meal of some sort. You can smell the kind of like the smell of like cooked, like roasting meats and like pastries being baked. They kind of wafting through the house. And if you kind of like turn to the left and you walk past the dining hall, this long table with like a white cloth set across, and you can see the kind of like servants are setting down very beautiful porcelain plates and silverware, and setting up bowls of fruit and goblets down.
Do I see the rest of the party?
Good morning.
They are sleeping still.
Ah, damn it. Well,
Morgan.
Captain Morgan. Well, should we just eat some stuff while waiting for them?
Yeah.
The meal is not ready yet.
Oh,
They're
Oh.
setting up.
it's
Well,
just
I
chill.
guess
Is
we can
there like
chill.
a
That is a living area, I guess, or
living
like the
area?
lounge area. Yes.
lounge? We're
I-
Yes, lounge
lounging.
area.
I'll come down. Don't
Okay, you
expect to
come
be
down about
sleeping in.
15 minutes later. Mustard and Aaron are still sleeping.
Good morning.
Gonna start unwrapping the very nice gift box.
Good
You
to
see,
have you back.
Celesio has a gift box and he's like carefully unwrapping it, and as he unwraps it, you see this shine kind of like brightens up
For
the room.
me,
Get your
No.
hands off. Oh, well, this costs way more than it should have, but it has the added benefit of blending it with my color, and then I like raise it out like same color as my shirt. It's great.
that's right, man. We consider it a tax.
And I'm sorry that you got turned into a fish.
Oh no, well, yes, I am too, but it was also, I guess, an experience.
Hmm.
So, question.
Does it work immediately? Like, is it like good to go?
Oh, I plan to test that out when either Mustard or Aaron comes down. But I wanna
Okay.
ask, you know the whole idea of like attaching the arcane focus to my sword.
Hmm.
Do you think I should do that again?
How about as a necklace?
Yeah, like a nice chain.
Well, you know how I am gonna like
I think you should keep two things separate.
I'm gonna like say in a very soft whisper like Illivios. You know how he and the rest had gems on their blades, like the pommel of their blades. It's sort of tradition to do so.
Ah,
I'm sure you saw like they had beautiful gems like
go through them.
Reject tradition, embrace modernity.
Like, it's completely impractical. Okay,
well
no, okay, I wouldn't say completely impractical, but like very clearly, whatever his face is knew what he was doing when he kicked your sword off the cliff, because he knew that you would follow their tradition, and therefore not only just lose your sword, but also what matters the most to you, right? Which is the thing that you've been learning for however long. So he was being a dick about it. So what if, I'm not saying that it's gonna happen again, but what if you do meet him again and for whatever reason come to blows again, and he tries that move again, except now this time you're like, sorry bitch, not gonna get your arcane focus away from me, I've learned my lesson. Like, how about go that?
that's
I mean,
a good point.
there are functional benefits to one way or the other, but let's put it this way: some people spend 3 days in the belly of a fish. Other people spend 3 days being a fish. Either way, it's a new beginning, and I think that you are well and capable of finding your own way.
Yeah, I always thought it was a bit odd. It's like such a specific thing, and it's like, you know, if you are a practitioner, you know how to counter it. Once you do that, it's like you're useless. So I guess it was kind of like a fail safe of a way. Like, you know, if some blade singer turns rogue, you know how to disable them quickly.
Yeah.
Besides, and I'm tapping the hilt of Frostbrand, we are gonna get you some better swag.
Well, your rapier, or your hand-me-down, I guess, it's been serving.
It's a very nice rapier.
Yes, it is. It's serviceable.
Run
And
and
I will have
Mustard,
the saber back when in due
you
time.
are awoken at 8:20 by a very helpful servant girl who reminds you that you have breakfast at 9
Wow.
with
Thank you.
Lady Staleman.
Oh, okay.
And she tells you that your baths have been drawn for you.
What the fuck? Just like 12 hours ago, we were fighting off some corrupt guards at the bridge. Now we are being pampered in a mansion with extravagant breakfast.
I think that's upper city for you.
Capitalism.
Corruption.
built off the backs of the poor. That's why it's upper.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's not like we are new to this social divide. It's just a little more visible here than it is back in Waterdeep. Pretty much
Guess
still
I'll
the same thing.
take a buff and appear at 9 for Brecky.
See Aaron rocks up
Oh
clean
boy.
in his
Oh.
finest clothes, whatever he can manage to.
The pig mask.
No, don't you dare!
Really,
I'll
quick mask.
kill you.
No, I'm just gonna wear whatever I have.
Once I see everyone coming down, like whatever I have in my hand, I guess like a cup of water or whatever, I'm gonna walk up to him and very poorly acted trip and point over him. Oh no! Oh gosh, everyone, I'm so
Okay,
sorry.
roll me a d5 to see what beverage you have.
Okay.
Oh no.
It's gonna be like milk.
One will be okay. All right. It's orange juice.
Oh no!
Oh no! But wait, let me just fix you right up. Then I cast prestidigitation. Amazing!
Oh.
And then I'm gonna do it again and make his armor pink.
Wow, a magic user in our party. Someone that can use magic. Oh, wow!
Whoa! Yeah, and I just go back, sit down.
Your
I can-
armor's real pink now, Elron.
That's
guess
fine.
Guess it works.
Like a hot pink. Mustard, you rock up eventually also, and the 5 of you are seated at the table, and you can see as you are seated, the servants are kind of like bringing in food, and they kind of like walk around. There's this long tray, like wooden tray of bread, like different kinds of baked breads and pastries and cakes, and they're kind of like walking around to every single. The seats are quite widely spaced, so it's not exactly like, oh, I can
Safe
reach over to
distancing.
Maeve and say hello. Yeah, it's quite safe. It's like safe distancing. So the servants kind of walk right up to you and so Elron first. Sir, would you like to have some bread or pastries first while waiting?
Bread, please.
Which one? There's like 15
Um,
different kinds of bread.
Croissant.
You're gonna like takes out a croissant and puts it in your plate. Any more?
I'm okay for now.
You can walk away, and then another servant comes. Would you like some freshly whipped butter to go along with that?
Holy shit.
Yes.
Gonna scoops out like a bit of the butter and puts it on your side plate.
Pog tasty.
And then the same thing kind of repeats across for all 4 of you.
I'll have a scone with jam
Okay.
and a
Sure.
glass of milk.
There's 6 different kinds of jams.
Oh my god.
Strawberry is good.
Okay. Strawberry jam. Celestial?
Oh shit, I don't know, like sourdough bread, like butter on the side would do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mustard? There is a poppy seed bread which has been specially made.
Poppy seed.
It actually has seeds in the bread.
No, they thought of
That's
you.
gonna come out in the poop. In the bird poop.
Thought of
It
the
is
bird.
recommended to you as
Okay, I'll
you.
take that.
Okay. She places the poppy seed bread on your side plate, then walks over to Maeve.
Do you have sun-dried tomato bread?
Whoa.
I can arrange for it to be made now if you
Oh,
want
it's
to.
fine. No. It's okay. Just white bread.
They're gonna summon the sun, create some tomatoes on the
She kind
spot.
of like as you ask for the bread and she doesn't have it. She looks very visibly stressed out.
No, it's fine.
And-
Really, it's okay. Like it's cool.
We'll make sure it's
Just
available
try
tomorrow
it.
morning.
Oh my god.
No,
We'll
it's
make sure-
fine. It's really fine. It's really
No,
like, I
no,
don't.
we insist. We insist.
I'm sorry.
They're
One
going
of
to
them is gonna
the,
die tomorrow.
they're going to lower city to murder 4 people for the last tomato.
Oh.
Get here!
I'm sorry.
Okay. As you kind of like taste the pastry, it's amazing. The food is truly like remarkable. You can tell that all the bread is freshly baked in the like this very day, as you're kind of like slowly enjoying your food, Lady Stelmane walks in. This is what she looks like.
Damn.
Oh
She
damn.
cute though.
She kind of sits at the head of the table and says, "It's a
Prominently
pleasure to meet all of you.
eyebrows.
Welcome to Baldur's Gate."
Good morning. Thank you for hosting us. It's very
It is
kind of
my
you.
honor to host dignitaries from Waterdeep. I have heard. Fuck. I have heard from Lady Vajra of your feats and your accomplishments. It would be an honor for me to hear one of your stories, perhaps over a meal this evening.
I'm sure those kind words were mostly, well, hyperbole. We are humble servants of the city of Waterdeep, that's all.
Oh, please dispense with the humility here. You are all decorated in your own ways, otherwise you would not have been sent here.
Fair enough.
Now, as we partake in this meal, I believe you have something for the council.
Yeah, we'll hand her over the.
Not to me. You are to present this to the acting Grand Duke.
Acting grandeur.
Pardon my ignorance, we are not from this part of the world, but could you maybe give us a bit of a primer on the system of governance here and the who's who of the upper circles, perhaps?
Of course. The Council of Four are the primary leaders of the city, made up of 4 individual members who are elected for life and govern most aspects of Waterdeep's in business,
Baldur's Gate.
mercantile, huh? Yeah.
You said
yeah.
you said what?
Oh, sorry, Baldur's Gate, yeah. Currently, well, as you will soon find out later, there are 3 dukes only on the Council of 4. And Lady Van Temper is the current acting Grand Duke.
Okay.
I couldn't help but notice the statue erected in honor of older Raven God.
It is a pity that we lost him.
Was this recent?
He
Boston 4th?
was leading a diplomatic mission to El Turel, and well, the news hasn't been broken to the public yet, but I think the rumors are that he lost his life, unfortunately.
Sorry to hear that. I'm sure the city lost a great man.
We are still figuring out the details of how to tell the rest of the public the actual news.
Would I know anything about like the government in how it works? So aside from the Council of 4, is there like Parliament or something like that?
So you know that there's a Council of 4, and under the Council of 4, there's basically like it's like your ministers lah. The Council of 4 basically run as like a collective prime minister, if you will. And then there's also like the Harbour Master, the High Constable, the Master of Wars, the Master of Drains and Underways, the Master of Cobbles, the Master of Purses. So all these are like your ministers which run under the council.
Will we know where?
And
the
she
lady-
is
Yeah.
like
where she
Master
fit
of
into.
Provision or something like that, right?
She is not the Master of Provision. She's one of the members of the Council of 4, and she manages all the business and provisions in the city, basically. So that the master of provisions works under her.
Wait, she's one of the dukes?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh. Oh.
Has mansion, marble.
Oh.
Yeah.
Are
She's
you
one of the
adopting?
So she's like Duke Bell
Berlin Stillman.
Stillman.
Yeah.
Or Lady Berlin Stillman, if you want. So yeah.
That's insane.
And she has been there for as long as I
She
like
inherit. Yeah, so you know, I mean, you're younger than her, but you have heard lah that she basically inherited the post from her father
Go
after
around
her
the
father
estate,
passed. Yeah.
checking for any nimble rights and gouging out the eyes. You'll thank me later.
Okay, cool.
That's cool. Cool.
So I guess lady what's her name? Lady
Emperor.
Van what?
Van Damme.
Van
Yeah,
Van
we-
Emperor.
I'll just post the name lah. It doesn't matter anyway.
Van Temple.
Van Darko.
Van Darko. Shit. I was,
Is she like
yeah.
his wife or like sister or something? Like why is she acting? Like, how did she
You
come
don't know.
into the
Are you
whole-
asking?
No, see, I'm just thinking like it's like I mean is the Grand Duke's like family well known obviously in the city? Will I know like if this person is related to him at all?
She's not
kind of thing?
related.
Okay.
So you know that how the fuck do I pronounce his name? Talamra. Okay, Talamra.
Lamra.
Okay, Talamra Van Temper is a rags to riches kind of story, her family. And she basically built her family or ran her family to basically be the richest noble family in the entire city. They started from nothing and they built their family's status up. And she is the most you could say respected duke out of the four because of that.
So
In
she
the
was
general public eye lah.
never on the council until
Recently.
his death lah, basically.
Who's death?
His supposed
No,
death.
no. She was on the council before his death already.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Just that she was like elevated to the
Ah.
Grand Duke position.
Sorry, I kind of like choked out for a minute there. This Talamra is who again?
She's one of the dukes in the council of four.
And acting Grand Duke.
Oh, that
acting
person, right?
Grand Duke.
Yeah.
Richest noble family in the city, but she was like super poor. But then she made her family super rich.
Well,
Rags to riches.
I guess
Trees that you got to tongue.
this is all good to know, but like, does that help us with what we are here to do?
I will ask the lady. Like, I know the contents of the letter. Beyond our station, and we are tasked with just bringing it here and delivering the message. But what do you hope to? What kind of arrangement would you hope to come to with Lady Silverhand and the city of Baldur's Gate?
Well, personally, I feel that trade between the two cities needs to flow at a accelerated pace.
Agreement.
And if there is some way that we can arrange that, that would be excellent. I have devised plans to accelerate the process. However, it all really depends on the meeting later on between the Council of Four, of which the 5 of you will be in attendance as well.
Great. Well,
Does everyone share your sentiment?
She kind of like hesitates and pauses for a while, and I'm afraid not all the members are in alignment, if you will. there may need to be some persuading done.
We came in through the lower city. The situation looks dire, to say the least.
I'm sorry you had to see that, but know that Baldur's Gate is not always like that. And it's unfortunate that it has descended to such madness.
Well, while we're here, are there anything that we should avoid, perhaps?
And she says, I would avoid the sewers if I was you.
Oh,
We
don't
are
worry, we
so
got that
going
covered.
into the
Oh,
sewers.
okay, We're gonna do the exact opposite.
Is there a reason for that? I mean, not that, why would anyone want to go into sewers?
Yeah,
but,
why would we want to
what
go?
Yeah,
is the-
like, why would anyone want to go there?
Has there been any news of?
Like a beholder gang
don't
running
know.
a fight club. Nah.
You have heard of the guild?
Yes.
Recently, the guild has, well, they've basically amassed all the kingpins of the different gangs and brought them under one banner. Effectively, the only gang in Baldur's Gate now.
Wow.
So
Furtive
this
glance at Mustard.
array happened before the refugee situation because of the.
It happened before, yes. And the scary thing is that we don't know who is in charge. We only know that the person at the head of the guild is very intelligent and is making very calculated decisions. It is, well, you could say a truly criminal organization right now. And they have great control and influence over the lower city.
Is there a purpose? Like, do they seem to be trying to achieve something?
At the moment, they appear to be smuggling in Alturian refugees. To what end, we do not know.
Interesting.
Well, we've done our fair share of dealing with gangsterism in the sewers. There's perhaps anything you'd like us to.
Would like you to avoid the sewers and perhaps do the job that you were sent to do.
Well noted.
On that
And
Kinda like-
sorry, I mean, I know the Flaming Fist kind of takes care of the lower city, if you will. Is
Yes.
there any concerns that they are also being influenced by the guild?
Well, we are stretched thin, as you can see, and I believe the overwhelming consensus was for the Watch to defend the upper city and to have the Flaming Fist handle the more violent nature of the lower city.
With Uda Raven Guard missing, who's leading the Flaming Fist? Is there any leadership actually?
Well, the acting Grand Duke. She's in
I
charge.
see.
You wanna take over that shit one day?
All right. Well, I think we shouldn't. Sorry. So is there a time we're supposed to meet for the Council of Four?
You have a few hours. The meeting will start at 11.
Oh,
But you are free to spend the time however you will. You can meet us at the High Castle when you are ready.
great.
The High Castle is basically the parliamentary building of Founders Gate.
All right. Well,
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Is it okay to wander around the upper city?
Feel free, of course. The upper city is, as I've mentioned, very safe. I wouldn't be worried about wandering around.
The Orchard
I
Road
can't-
of Baldur's Gate.
I can't say the same for the lower city, unfortunately.
Okay. Any wanderers in our party? Like to wander?
sure. I don't mind.
Okay, so our next appointment is at the the Parliament building
At 11.
at 11. Okay.
So that's like an hour plus for us to kill.
Just go walk around and look for side quests. Side quests.
Our side quest.
Any repeatable quests, dailies.
What you want to do?
Get and fight the guard lah.
Okay, what do people normally do in Orchard Road?
The fuck?
Shop.
Thing.
Let's take a walk out of this house first.
Okay.
Yes.
Can we go like 3 blocks away, and I will check to see if anyone's on our tail.
Oh yeah, I
No,
forgot to ask. Is there like a yawning portal for the upper city?
Yes, Anna was there just now.
Oh, okay.
But that was
Got
the
it.
uppity inn, right?
And
Mhm.
that
Yes.
was the atas bar.
What about the adventurers guild kind of?
There's
thing?
no adventurers guild kind of inn.
It's a shit house then.
In the upper city, at least.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm
And there
pretty
are
s-
inns in the lower city.
Yeah, of course.
pretty sure we're not where we're usually supposed to be.
Yeah, let me check if anyone followed us out.
Make me a perception check. Oh.
Whew.
Nobody follow you.
But I'm sufficiently confident that we are among ourselves. I will say, let's keep our guard up as long as we're in that house. I mean, it's a nice place, and we shall stand on her hospitality for as long as it's there, so we don't have to pave our own way. But something's amiss.
Any similarities between the upper city and Baldur's Gate? In like how the layout is done, the layout of the houses and stuff.
What do you mean?
Upper
As in
City and Waterdeep?
Waterdeep, you mean?
Yes, like compared to Waterdeep.
Compared to Waterdeep, the rich seem richer in Baldur's Gate,
Okay.
while the poor are much worse off. The disparity is much wider here.
I
I'm
mean, they have a
curious-
internal wall separating the two.
I'm curious about one thing. You see, you said that where we stay was here, right?
Mm.
Like here is another entrance and exit.
Mm-hmm.
Can I just go there real quick and see what's
Sure.
going on there?
It's completely barred. There are city watch guards and it's completely barred off.
Okay, so there's only one entrance / exit, and that's by the lower city.
It's
It's-
completely barred off. If you approach, you say they tell you that the gates are closed,
Okay.
and there's no exit. They tell you that beyond the gate is the outer city, but there's no entrance and there's no exit.
Okay.
Mm.
So even nobles that are like traveling, they have to go through the lower city.
They don't. They don't.
They simply don't.
They appear in the upper city.
How do you mean?
As in, he's asking if
How-
they were to travel out of Baldur's Gate, they don't.
As in, like, as of late, they wouldn't lah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But
They
Because it
wouldn't
seems kind of
leave lah.
weird that we walked through the lower city and went through all the.
Yeah.
I think
So
it's just
usually they could have just exited by this gate, right?
Ah,
but because of the refugee incident.
Because of the refugees now, they are not going to.
okay.
Yeah.
So it's like
yeah.
quarantine.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess. so.
Okay.
Well,
Oh shit, guys. We need to retcon the past 4 hours. What? Where the hell is Keltor?
it's okay.
Okay, don't worry.
I mean, he's
There's
with
a-
us lah.
There's a room. Captain's sharing a room with Mustard.
Okay, we left him back there.
He also got the seed bread.
No, he didn't. He was not there. He's not invited.
Feels bad.
He's just doing drugs dude, in the room, dude.
Yeah. Let's go back.
Oh
The
my
portion of
God.
the room is on fire.
the roof's
Do you
just
want
out.
to check out the shop of enchants, Cecil? Since you have a bit of time.
Not really. Not now.
Hmm. Okay.
think it's best we get this over with and head back to Waterdeep as soon as we can.
I am looking out. I don't know where it is, but I'm trying to see if there's anything that looks like a tower of skulls or something.
The heck?
Right.
Just keeping an eye out.
Sounds ominous as fuck.
I don't know, big cities like
So,
this.
it's what I think it is, right?
Uh-huh.
Can you PM me what I said? Sorry, I just need to remember very quickly.
Big cities like that give me the. They put me on edge. It's not my element at all.
Right, yeah.
Like
Yeah,
the
it's
for
not.
symbol or
don't,
anything.
yeah, you don't find it anyway. Like, here, like in the region where you are exploring.
So later we should look for a place of learning. A library of sorts.
I don't mind. But
Even if it is not methods of the arcane, we could stand to learn about the lay of the land.
I agree. Well, if I'm just focused on getting through this meeting. Oh. And then, if
I hope
possible.
we're not expected to speak.
I think we are.
They did well. She did say that some of the council members might need some convincing. So, I guess we're there to be the.
Oh, yeah, guys, we still don't have like we gave away all our goodies, right, to the guards still.
Not all, just the meat.
Just
the
the
meats and
fancy
wines.
foods, yeah. Why?
Should we restock?
We've got
I mean,
basics rations that will.
I mean that depends, right? There's no guarantee we're even gonna be able to move the carriage out of this place. They,
Mhm.
yeah.
I'd honestly I'd honestly prefer if we were going back to Waterdeep, we'll get either a ship or we make our own way on horses. As opposed to pulling a carriage. Kind of leaves us very vulnerable.
Yeah, I agree.
This has nothing to do with Anna wanting a horse.
Uh-huh. Yeah, well, I mean, I think anyway, the meeting later, we definitely need to. I think they are expecting us to be part of the conversation.
What are we gonna say?
Well, let's just tell them whatever's going on at Waterdeep. I mean, let's just not overstep ourselves and we just say what we know and assume nothing and say nothing for the people of Waterdeep. We just say what we know and what we see. We're in no position to
Do
negotiate.
you want me to send a message to Vadra?
Yeah.
Just to let her know that we're here. we're
Maybe
going
we'll
to
save it
pursue-
for after the meeting.
Oh, well, between Maeve and me, we have a few users, a few messages to be sent. That's fine.
Oh. Yeah. So I mean, I could do that. Maybe you could ask, like, is there anything? Could tell them they're expecting us to be part of the conversation. Is there anything that we should not say, or?
Just try not to hurt their pride by alluding to Waterdeep being better, first of all.
Yeah.
But
I
I'm
think
with,
I think
I'm
they
with,
would beg to disagree because it seems like the rich here are richer than Waterdeep.
Well,
so
whatever. That's not
to
our.
them, it's like it's not. I mean, like what? I don't want to say anything that
I mean, why would
that
it
they
come to that?
can't hold up. You know what I mean? It's what
Yeah,
it's the only
yeah.
thing that I'm concerned about.
But
I
I'm
don't want to
with-
say like, oh
I'm
yeah,
with-
you know, Waterdeep can do this, but actually they can't.
I'm
Like, I
with
wanna-
Celesa on this. I just want to be done with this official business. Then I think we have our own plans to explore the lower city and maybe travel to Elturel. But I think Mustard has business in the lower city, and
The
you know, I'm
underground
all
city.
for. Yeah, I'm all for overthrowing a few corrupt mercenary bands.
Go down there,
Alright.
start killing.
That's
So,
right.
alright, so do we want to consult with, I don't know, Vadra or Mert before we go in, or do we just want to save that for later?
It's your call.
I'm
Nothing
fine with
really
going
bad.
in like that. Like,
I'm going to open. Can I open the whatever she gave us? It's like a document, right?
isn't it sealed up? So if we open it, we're
Silver
breaking
hand.
the seal.
Is
Like-
it a sealed document? I don't know. I
Yes,
can't
it
remember.
is.
It's
The
wax-
first
it's
thing I
wax
tried to
sealed.
do was to open it, and Lyra was like, "Don't open it."
Oh, okay, okay.
Let's just do our part and not
Okay.
worry so much. If they ask us stuff, just say that you're not in a position to answer.
Above my pay grade.
Yeah. We're just
Yeah.
I'll give you my opinion for
We
4,000
we
platinum.
can, you know, carry that message back to Waterdeep and, you know, get the answer or something. Right.
Yep, we are simply messengers, nothing more.
Okay, as long as we are we're clear on that, then by all means.
Great. Let's go to the Parliament building then.
I'm not a noble.
Okay. You head over to the High Castle, and it is the center of almost all governmental activity in
I'm
Baldur's
gonna
Gate.
wrap my weapons in like some cloth, but I'm still carrying them with me.
It is you step in and you get the it is first off, the ceiling is very high, and there's like white stone pillars which go up all the way, and all around you are different rooms. Like, you kind of peer into them and you can see that there are like some are like courthouses, some are like meeting rooms. However, as you are the usher, kind of like brings you in to the largest and the most central room in the middle of the castle, up like a flight of stairs. And as you walk into this room, there is a round table, a wooden table, and engraved into the wooden table is the insignia of Baldur's Gate.
Is it
There
just
are
a
4
gate?
chairs.
Is it just a gate?
Fuck's sake.
Do you have a picture?
You
of
knew
it?
it was coming.
It is
Yes,
just a
what?
gate, right?
It is not just a gate.
Gate with 2 doors.
Oh, it's the stupid skull.
It's not a skull.
Boat. Ah, and it's got a gate.
It's got a gate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's one, yeah. It's a gate.
So around the table, you can see there are 4 seats. 4 main seats, and you can see there are like very high seats, and then there's additional like 4 seats that appear to have been just added. I mean, another 5 seats that appear to have just added. You will assume that the 5 seats are for you.
Hmm.
At the end, you can see one of the seats is occupied by Berlin Stalemain. Beside her, you can see a man. You do not recognize this man. He is aged, grey hair, kind of like tied back in a kind of like short ponytail, wearing very fine garb. You can like stroking his long white beard, and he like a mouse over like a kind of like book in front of him. He's like flipping through it, and then every now and then he kind of like picks up his pen and kind of like makes like a note of something. He's like completely oblivious to the fact that you have stepped in. There's a, and then in the middle, you see Lady Talmara Van Temper. Let me show you her picture. One sec.
And then there's 5 of us idiots just standing there.
I mean, like, we're gonna take our seats, lah, I guess.
Well, I'm not gonna sit until I'm being told to sit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we just look like bobos in front of them, man.
That's why I wrap my weapons in a cloth and will stand
Oh.
at the back.
Oh
Oh,
shit!
she's real old.
Fool!
She look
Cute.
Oh my god.
alright.
Harry
Imposing.
Potter vibes.
Yeah.
You walk in and she kind of like looks at the 5 of you and she speaks. Hold on, let me change the music. It's a bit like off. Kind of like looks at the 5 of you and says, "Our dignitaries from Waterdeep, please have a seat."
We will sit.
So you kind of like push back your chairs and have a seat. She kind of like, you see her gaze like fall slowly on each of you. Before she says, "I believe you have something for us."
I nudged me.
Presents the sealed the scroll thing in one hand. Yes.
She kind of like
Oh.
motions, and you see like one of the guards kind of walks over, takes the scroll from you, and then brings it to her. She kind of breaks the wax seal and unfurls it.
Fireball.
Oh shit!
Takes a moment. Kind of like hands it to the man beside her. The man unfurls it, reads through it, hands it to Berlin, who also takes a moment to read it before handing it all the way back to Lady Van Temper. And she says, she kind of looks over at the man and says, "Dillard, how are we doing in the way of supplies?" And then he kind of like says, "Not too well. Right now," he kind of like lists down like the grain and everything, and then he kind of makes like a short recount of like how much the city has. Then after that, Lady Van Temper looks across the table at you, then says, "I would appreciate if a closed channel of trade could be opened between Waterdeep and Baldur's Gate.
Okay.
A secure line which would not be pillaged, and I recommend that it be by sea. I would like to know how many ships Waterdeep has at present, and how many ships they are willing to provide. Please do let your leaders know that Baldur's Gate is willing to provide aid for the next 40 years in return for emergency supplies."
Oh,
It's a table, like, I guess we can't see underneath, like, each of
Mhm.
us. Alright.
Mm-hmm.
Celestial's just holding up his spell shut and mentally writing down all everything that she's saying. Just as a note.
Exquisite magistry.
Wow.
On
Magic.
to other business. How goes the situation with the refugees? He kind of looks at the man again. He says, I've prepared a speech and I intend on delivering it tomorrow morning. As a sign of faith. Perhaps we can start bringing into the fold some of the more useful Alturian refugees, and we'll see what we can do from there. I don't foresee that we'll be able to accommodate all of them at once, but we'll see what we can do. At this point, Berlin kind of like speaks and says, "How goes the situation with the Duke Ravengard?" And then you hear Lady Van Temple kind of, well, the efforts to locate him have not been very successful as of late. And I'm sure you are aware Alturel is nothing but a burning crater. It would be easier if we assume he's dead and we learned to move on. You can tell that her tone as she says this is a very condescending one, almost.
Okay.
Sus. Red flag. Red flag.
And then she turns to the four of you. How have you five, been enjoying the delights of the upper city? Has it been to your liking?
Yes, Lady Pauline has been very hospitable. Do appreciate the.
Please, just call me Grand Duke. Kind of like glares at you and she says
No,
that.
as in I'm saying what's her name?
Berlin.
Like we are staying with her, so I'm saying Lady
Oh, okay,
Pauline
okay, okay. Sorry.
has been very hospitable. So it's been good.
And it is your first time in Baldur's Gate.
For most of us, yes, I'm actually from Baldur's Gate.
Ah.
So
What did you do before you left?
actually with the Flaming Fist,
Ah.
he points to my
We
shield.
could always use more men on the front lines.
Yes, I have seen
You in need of a job? After maybe you are done with your delegate business?
possibly, yeah. Well, I mean, of course, I've always been taught to see things through. So once this is done, then yeah.
You know, I can't quite shake the feeling. Like I've seen that one before. And she looks at the man again. Does he not seem familiar? Then she kind of looks at Mustard.
Oh boy.
Do they know I'm a man?
Oh.
Mustard tries to just make a sound in a different accent.
Oh god.
You see Mustard kind of let out a weird cry. It sounds very awkward. And the
he
whole
does
room
like a
just
bow
goes
thing.
silent.
He
Whole room
bows.
Whole room just goes silent and Lady Van Temple kind of like squints and is like, I've seen many Kenku in my day. But you... Something's very familiar about you. Almost like I've actually seen you before.
Seen her before?
Yes, Master.
Were you involved with the gangs by any chance?
No.
Make a deception check.
Deception.
Woo! Here we go.
Every time we go before authority, this happens.
Why do
you
you?
say yes? I am.
I mean, there's no choice. Oh, that's pretty good.
That's fair. That's fair.
Pretty good.
The man has +4 to deception, and he's never the one making shit up to NPCs.
Good
Because
job.
he's a Kenku.
Off. Off.
Oh my god.
She believes Master, right?
She kind of like wraps the table for.
She's +8 to insight. It's ridiculous.
Not fair. This
Hmm.
David Duke Grand Wizard.
She's
And
the
then she said-
Grand Duke of Baldur's Gate.
Grand Wizard.
She's like
The Great
the
Duke Grand
person.
Wizard.
Of the Ku Klux Klan.
She kind of says,
Yeah, do you watch Black Clansman? Because you
Yes,
should, isn't it?
that's-
I believe we've dealt with a group of Kenku before. Who were peddling a certain
Oh no
drug on our streets.
no.
It was a plague that was running unchecked. And it took us a very long time to get rid of this drug. And when we captured the group of Kenku, there was a child, young bird, wasn't able to speak to us. After all, he was very young, and you Kenku aren't very good with words. But what he lacked in the gift of the gab, he was very talented at drawing.
That's not me.
And when we
right?
asked him who was the leader of this gang that was peddling said drug, and then you can see the man beside her kind of nodding. The drawing, well, it looks like remarkably like your friend who is seated right across me right now.
It's over.
Oh.
Alright, guys, I'm gonna head out.
I would for Waterdeep to send a known criminal as a foreign dignitary. Now, I consider that above all things a grave insult. Would you not agree?
Certainly, which is why I'm sure that this is all just a misunderstanding and a mix-up of some kind.
Of course. And I'll be very convenient. It would be very inconvenient if I didn't have any evidence on hand. Thankfully,
Oh fuck.
a small bird is now a teenage bird locked up in a prison quite nearby. He kind of like waves to one of the guards. Could you bring me that bird, please?
Snitches get
Bitches.
No,
Okay, we
man.
have diplomatic immunity.
He cannot snitch.
Yeah,
That bird
let-
literally cannot snitch.
Yeah, sure. Alright.
I'm counting on that Kenku's like stupidity to not remember.
A good 20 minutes passes and you can see the three of them kind of like they do make some small talk, but Lady Van Temper's gaze never drops from Mustard. She continually stares at him.
The fuck is wrong with this bitch?
I mean, you did do what you did.
You served drugs in her town.
It's my town.
Yeah, alright. Let's see how that goes for you in the gallows.
And about 20 30
Dips on
minutes
the
pass.
sword.
You see Kenku in chains gets kind of like dragged out from behind you and pulled towards the center of the room beside Lady Van Temper. And she says,
I'm going to nudge at Maeve or like do the whisper thing, do the message, or is it celestial? Like someone message the bird.
They can't,
Why?
because I'm wearing the ring of subtle casting.
Oh
Not them.
shit! Wait,
Lady Van Temper kind of says, and then she looks at you and I'm sorry I didn't quite get your name. She looking at you, Mustard.
how
I mean,
I'm not here.
I can't interfere.
I'm eating the food. No birds around. No birds allowed in the mansion, the Parliament building.
in another, cause Kenkus can speak in many different like accents and shit, right? So he's going to speak and say like, "Oh, I am ketchup. I hail from Waterdeep."
Okay, wait. Before you continue, let me look up Kenku's racial abilities. I might be able to get you out of this one.
I like how you're the one doing that. Yeah, I'm running on my mimicry. Yeah. I am
Tried
Colossus
so
Slayer and
hard.
Sharpshooter. I can take out the purpose and then you guys can do the rest.
I got so far, but in the end... Shouldn't have done those drugs, dude. You should have come clean.
Shouldn't have done those drugs.
Alright, dude, there's nothing in the sheet. You're on your own.
Then she says, huh, interesting name. And I said, bring the bird forward, please. And then you see the guard kind of slams the bird's upper body down the table, and you can feel
Aw.
the table kind of shake as that happens, and the guard pulls out a sword.
Holy shit.
And he nods to Lady Van Temper, and you can see the other two dukes are visibly, like they look visibly afraid.
Afraid of.
There's a Kenku's body, whose like upper torso is being slammed down on the wooden table, and a guard has his sword drawn.
Yeah, but what do they have to be afraid of? Is what
Well,
I'm
obviously-
question.
Senseless
This is-
brutality.
yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I'm trying to say. Like, are they afraid of her? They
She's
like
crazy.
what?
Probably. Like, what else did we afraid of? I
You
think
can
about
see that the guard brings the sword up to the Kenku's left arm or hand area.
I'm just gonna voice out and say, I think that's a bit excessive.
I do not believe I was speaking to you.
Oh my god, the ring requires attunement, so I can't pass it to Maeve.
Yeah, I thought you guys could slip it among each other.
Would it be possible in the commotion to whisper to Maeve?
You are seated unless you're gonna stand up.
Oh man.
Make a commotion.
I'm just gonna continue and say,
Speak with animals. Pass without
if you're being this forceful with this bird, what's to say that you haven't like coerced him to saying what you want to hear? Could
I
you?
haven't done anything. I haven't done anything yet.
I know, but if you haven't done anything yet and it's already a fucking blade to his neck, I think
Your language is not appreciated in this hall.
Your face is not appreciated in this hall.
what I'm trying to say is when faced with such a threat, I believe the bird will tell you what you want to hear. And I don't think
the
that's
Your
fair.
term
friend
is under
has not-
duress.
If your friend has nothing to hide, then this bird has nothing to fear.
I believe the term is under duress.
She kind of looks at the bird and kind of like strokes his head lightly, ruffles his feathers a bit and said, "So, my bird friend, do you recognize that creature sitting across you?" Gonna need to roll a check.
A snitch check.
Roll for snitch.
Roll for snitch.
Rolling for snitch. History is under what?
Intelligent.
History is under-
Yes.
yeah.
Fail. Oh, bless the
Suck it.
Kenku.
See?
Go bird brains, let's go, let's go.
Wait.
No. And she nods, and then you see the blade comes down, and and you can see a spurt of blood.
Then the bird has everything to fear already.
Goes across the table as the first hand gets decapitated.
Alright.
What?
I will ask one last time. You can hear your Kenku kind of screams. In Aryan, you hear Mustard, "Save me, please, 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 save me, please."
This is fucked up, man.
Yeah.
The bird was in prison his whole life, suddenly gets brought out one day and it gets his arm chopped off.
I'll ask you again. Do you recognize this bird? Now think very carefully before you answer this question. I know you're right-handed.
Okay, we're gonna take the high road on this one, okay? Mustard's gonna kick his chair away, and slam his hand on the table. He's gonna like, I'm not gonna let you, hurt my fellow bird, like of the same race, in front of me, especially when he is an innocent person.
I'm sorry. Your fellow bird is a criminal. Has been
Criminal whom
convicted of a crime.
he is currently paying for. This what you're doing to him is not related to his punishment in any way.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you make the law in the city or do I?
Last I checked, we came here to help you.
Uh-huh. And I'm just making sure that I'm not being deceived by a known criminal. She nods to the guard, and the guard kind of drags him away, and you can see the trail of blood runs across the table as the Kenku gets pulled away. And then she kind of pulls out a handkerchief, like a silk handkerchief from her pocket, and just wipes down the blood. And then tosses the handkerchief to the floor.
Well,
Far it beyond us to comment on the way you run your city, but I do ask the council to reconsider the definition of justice and the Duke's justice around these parts. We will return with the response from the Lords of Waterdeep. And if there's nothing else, I think we'll take our leave now.
I agree.
I'm not even going to wait for a reply. I'll start to move, but I will move slowly enough that if they want to stop us, we'll still be in the room.
She kind of like calls out, "I'll be seeing you soon, Ketchup."
That sounded so stupid. It was meant
Yeah.
to be menacing, but
Yeah,
I know.
fucking
this is
name.
like, yeah, this is why Mustard is a great character, you know.
Takes the bite right out of her.
I'm gonna start penalizing you already, Ian, if you don't do your mimicry properly, because there's no way you can speak in such coherent sentences.
So, okay.
For
Oh.
I'm gonna really penalize you. Like if you make ability rolls during roleplay and you don't speak properly, I will make it as a disadvantage.
Ooh, yikes.
We will try to observe the pigeon rules here also.
Pigeony.
No more
No
pigeons.
pigeons.
Yeah.
What? They're so fucked up, dude. What the fuck,
Okay.
man?
Let's just get the fuck out of here.
Yes, yeah.
And once we're outside, I'm like once
During that whole process, did the other two dukes appear to be as appalled as us, or
Yes.
is this something that's common?
Yes, they did.
So they were pretty taken aback, like it's our
Yes.
sorts.
Yes.
Oh boy.
what the fuck was that?
Seems like she's
It seemed like something you
very
see.
capable of killing the previous duke to get into power.
I concur. It's also something I expect to see in the lower city and not here.
She is from the lower city.
Sure, but oh fuck, this is another Castellanta situation, isn't it? We should just kill her now.
Uh-huh.
Just kill her now.
I'm so glad you said that, so I can finally say this without it being metagaming. I will tell Maeve. Think you best prepare your rites that would allow us to detect the presence of evil.
Oh yeah, I know. I have that. I was going to. I forgot to say that I wanted to. Yeah. No, I said I don't have it prepped today, but I was looking through my list and I know that I can. So
Sure. As you leave the room, who is that? Helen is there? Berlin's
right,
Lady
right.
Stelman's steward and assistant and butler. And he says, Lady Stelman would like to meet you back at the house in about 2-3 hours time after the council meeting is over. If you could please oblige.
Of course.
Sure.
Oblige, yes.
I guess
In-
so.
Yeah. With just our party.
Yes.
When he's away, I will think we should start to source for our own
Our way out.
accommodations.
Yeah, that too.
Let's not infringe on the hospitality for
We-
another night.
Okay, hold on. Listen, we have no reason to stay, right? Like once we hear what Berlin has to say, can we just try our best to get the fuck out of here tonight?
Let's contact Vajra now. First the official word, and then our reservations.
Yeah. Maybe you can do that first while I go feed Coco because she's being super noisy. Right back.
Oh my god, I have to contact Vajra and tell her, like, that we're in a fucked up situation, we gotta get out, yo.
And then she knows about our history. She was part of the trial of the Lords of Waterdeep, so we can be upfront and say that they're probably going to start some shit.
Us. We're about to fucking die.
Need to be right back.
I don't wanna die, man.
So maybe you're crafting a message.
Less than 25 words, right?
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Beep connect. Alright. What happened?
Okay, I'm sending a first message to Vajra.
Vajra.
Just spoke with Duke Ventemper. She wants to know how many ships Waterdeep will provide.
Hmm.
It will provide 8 for next 40 years in return. It's
Okay.
25 exactly. Me will reply to this message.
Currently, good to know that you're well. We have, you get a reply about 15 minutes later.
Simi.
We have about 22 ships at our disposal that we can afford to send.
Well, they have 22 ships for this at their disposal. Should we also tell her about the whatever has just transpired?
I think we should.
Would you like me to? So that
Yeah, that's my
last I know.
yeah.
Yeah, I'll cast sending to Bashra, and I will say, I will say, Grand Duke put a Kenku prisoner during the meeting, interrogated him, and cut a hand off. Do you know if this is normal behavior for her?
Might be out to get mustard.
She doesn't need to know.
You get a reply. I have never met her before. I don't know what she's like. That sounds worrying. You should investigate.
We should investigate. Wow.
Ask her come here do it yourself.
You do get another message from her
Mhm.
again, and she says, "Investigate within your means.
Ah,
We do not want to be dealing with a ruler who is not in the right frame of mind."
I'll reply to her message and say, understood. Do we have permission to return immediately to Waterdeep? We can continue these negotiations through magical means.
Says, get another message. Says, stay
Fuck.
for a few days,
God damn it. Vajra.
figure out what's going on, and contact me once you're done.
Gonna regret chucking out that Stone of Golor right about now. Could use some answers.
I'll reply. Okay. We'll contact you frequently. If you don't hear from us
Yikes!
in 2 days, assume the worst.
Please send reinforcements, dude. Oh, don't send Mert, dude.
Tell her to.
Just drop Mert, dude, like paratrooper Mert in.
No, why would you want man? No, drop the new councilman, the Jalaxo guy.
Like, so, at least he can
has
do
a
some
boat.
assassination.
He has a freaking boat.
Oh yeah, he's magical. He can
He is
teleport.
done.
He can turn invisible. He's Harry Potter. What
Send
else can he do?
help.
What else can he do?
Oh my
Oh,
god.
yeah, but he dies to one rock. One rock kills him.
Come on, man. Don't do him like that.
Actually saved your ass on multiple occasions.
I'll convey
See-
to the party. Like, I've just Vashra has told us to stay and investigate within our means. I told her if she doesn't hear from us in 2 days, that we can be presumed dead, and hopefully they act on that.
Yeah, but you know the drill, right? We're mostly on our own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, this
It's a
is
good
like
thing.
the literal ruler of this whole city, so we have to tread very carefully.
We have to
She's-
tread very indirectly.
We-
I'm sure
She
I could
said
find more than a few
investigate.
people. Yeah,
What?
I mean,
How
if
are we
something
going to
is wrong,
investigate the grand acting grand? Like how?
well, first we get these white hoods.
I think.
I'm glad you asked, cause I hate niggers.
Oh,
Whoa,
wow.
whoa.
Hey, wait. I do not tolerate such shit in my game, dude.
Oh,
Get your ass out of
Have
here,
you not
dude.
watched Black Klansman?
No.
Yes.
You sure
What's
what's the
black?
show?
It's like
What's
a
that?
documentary, right?
Basically,
Yeah.
a black guy infiltrates the KKK.
Yeah. It's like a documentary.
That's great. Still though.
But
hard
without
Rs?
context, without
Come on,
context,
bruh.
that was
Yeah,
a
without
bit weird.
context, dude. That was what the
Hard
fuck?
Rs? Come on,
You know, I have a very nice poster of that movie, and I really love the movie and what it stands for. But I can't put the poster up because from far away it just looks like a KKK poster.
You can put it at my house. I'll put it up for you.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
Well,
Yeah, be right back. Go toilet real quick.
okay. I think a good place to start is just to see what Berlin thinks.
Yeah, then we can
Yeah,
start
she
a riot
seemed
after
quite
that.
disturbed, right?
Yeah.
And clearly, what's her name? Grand Duke doesn't hold her in very high regard, it seems. Or rather, she was annoyed at her asking like, what's going on with, the Grand Duke? Are we doing any investigation towards his death? Blah,
Hmm.
Maybe it'll just lead us to like, hey, actually, we think something's wrong with Grand Duke, and then she'll set us on our next mission.
Or we start a riot in the lower city.
I think the lower city is already in a riot.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not channeled in the right direction.
Oh my god, Hong Kong
Okay,
riots,
okay.
very long.
She is in charge of the Flaming Fist.
She might be
I
the
just-
one that's.
Just
Yeah.
wanna.
Yeah.
It's very in line with what we're seeing then.
Yeah.
Right? There's
Yeah,
this
yeah.
obsession with dropping off people's limbs.
that
and
might be a-
digits
That might be
and
a good next step, just to talk
cut
to
off the flaming fist so they can't flame no fist no more.
maybe, but also just to speak with them to see like how this new chain of command has been working for them.
Look, if it's all related
mean,
to
I
El
could
Turiel
talk-
at all,
Could talk. Could find some people.
How big is the
This-
flaming fist?
Very,
About-
very, very big.
It's around this
Very
size.
big.
Yeah.
but on
Very,
fire.
very big. One army big.
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
See,
Yeah.
all that gold would have been useful. We could have bought another army.
Maybe it's about it's about like at least 3k lah.
Can
Sorry.
funnel down one tight corner, right? We just fight for around a month.
3k fights.
Slowly kill one off at a time.
But you see, the rampancy and the brutality, and our friend Maeve here is not cut off the same cloth at all, and yet you see the flaming fist that has remained in the city. They seem to be so bloodthirsty that they hesitated to stand down even when we, swiped their captain in a single blow, and they were still itching for a fight and things like that. I think something is very wrong.
Yeah.
Like, Aboleth mind control wrong.
Fuck. But at least we know there's a healer that can cure them.
What are the odds, right? That like, I mean, we've seen this before with the Castellantas. What if they knew her or know her? I mean, they knew they're dead, so knew her. Like nobles know each other, right? That's a thing. Like they don't just know nobles within like their own city. They know
Sure.
nobles of other cities. so-
Especially the Castellantis is kind of like the family of
Right. and she is the family here, so like they must know. there must be a connection somewhere.
So we
Do
break
you
into a house
think-
and look for golden roads.
I don't know. I mean, I may not
So
do something so suicidal, but like I'm just saying
I
that
was
there
being
could be a
sarcastic. I'm not breaking into any more
I
noble
know, I
houses.
know, I know. I'm just saying that there may be potentially a possibility that they're into the same shit. Cause like her demeanor is very similar to them,
Mhm.
you know.
I
The
yeah,
whole
I,
city's gone mad.
but let's just listen and investigate. I think we have good assumptions, but let's see if our assumptions can hold weight once we find out more.
And yeah, I think Master, you just need to be really careful around here, man.
Yes.
You gotta move.
Like short of
Good
getting
night.
you a disguise, but you're freaking Kenku, like I don't know how much we can disguise you.
Hey, that's
kind of strange that
breaking the veil, man. They can disguise as well as anyone else.
Yeah.
it seems kind of strange that she would be so like fixated on like
Like-
Mustard being like someone who, you know,
Dude,
traded drugs in the lower city.
in the grander scheme of things, everyone is trading drugs in this damn
Yeah,
city.
exactly.
Precisely,
But
yeah.
has she not gone down to the lower city recently? It's basically like not any better now
it's
that
like
Mustard has left.
yeah, she had this pure
Did you do
Hatred.
anything
No, I
that you
just do
remember?
drugs. I just do drugs.
Even
But-
if he did drugs, right, and even if he was that, like, if he did drugs last night at Baldur's Gate, the city is still fucked, even after he hasn't sold drugs for like the past few months.
And like, you know, pretty sure whoever that old gang is, it's gone now because it's part of the.
yeah,
Guilt.
It's been
Guilt.
absorbed. Yeah.
Look, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I think you need to stand with the guild on this one. Something is up.
Yeah,
And we need to know why they banded together. It seems very
Because
unlike
it seems like they're doing a good thing, right? Like they're trying to bring
get people in. Exactly. And why would a bunch of criminal organizations that's typically motivated by selfish needs and wants band together
It's
in
like
a
a
time
coup.
of crisis? It's almost like a mafia, yeah, right?
yeah. Well, that's good. We have three sources of information. We have Berlin, we have the Flaming Fist, and we have the Guild. So let's just work from there then, starting with our host.
lanes, yeah.
Hostess. Host? Don't know. Whatever.
Alright. You return back to the villa and you see Berlin is sitting there. Visibly a little bit nervous. She sits you down and I'd like to know what you thought about that meeting.
Well, unprecedented.
I'd like to know if there was any truth in what she said or accused your friend of as well. You can be honest here. I promise there will be no persecution.
Does it matter though? We came here in a certain
does.
capacity.
It does because
And-
what I am about to ask of you
There we go.
is
Well, I just nudged Master like, well, it's your call.
Alright. Me no ketchup, me mustard. Of the little claim sham, but
Right.
was ousted by another bird.
Right.
Mustard did good thing in Waterdeep.
She kind of like takes a deep breath and says, "Listen, me and Dylan, we suspect foul play."
Oh,
Of the
Foul.
Grand Duke.
Sorry?
Of the Grand Duke. Stop.
Yes.
Stop.
It was very coincidental that he went on a diplomatic mission to Altura at the exact moment when the
They
city
blew up.
disappeared. And when we uncovered the reason why he went on the diplomatic mission, we found links to Lady Van Temper.
As in, she sent him there, or he was going there because of
He was going.
something.
He was supposed to go. She was supposed to go to Alturia,
Oh.
and then asked him to go as a favor. She had family issues to deal with.
Sure,
do
she
not
has
believe-
lots of issues to deal with.
I do not believe in such coincidences.
What we saw, such behavior, is that what you would describe as out of sorts for the lady.
I've never seen anything like that in the High Castle before. It's unheard of.
But she's not new to this council, is she?
No,
And
But-
she's never done anything like this prior to today.
no. But the policies that she has put in place, the acts of governance since Duke Ravengard has left, it's been questionable, to say the least. No one is allowed in or out of the city. We have suspended harbor trade with major cities besides Waterdeep. I don't understand. It's almost like she wants us to suffer.
Hmm.
Do you think the Lords of Waterdeep have any intelligence, espionage, or insight onto this? Something that's been bothering me since we began this trip is why us? And now it seems like we're beginning to see exactly why us.
When I reached out to Lariel, I asked for a group of experienced. I asked for Vajra first because I believe that Vajra would be able to help me with my problem. Me and Vajra are close. But then she said that she needed a Vajra by her side. And I said, fine, but I need a group of experienced soldiers or warriors capable of espionage.
Ah.
I see.
Oh, here we go.
I just needed you to see it for yourself before I sit down with you to have this talk.
Well played. You got us.
I guess we'll be spending more than just 2 days here.
Okay,
How do we know we can trust you?
there's that. And also,
You don't, really. But I'm the only friend you have now behind these walls.
I was about to head out tonight to make some new friends.
The Rainier situation.
okay,
I was about to help you acquaint yourself with the lower city as well.
Oh.
that would be very
Interesting.
helpful. Do you know of the Castellantas?
No.
Just,
Are the nobles happy here?
The upper city is very happy.
So they have no idea what is going on in the lower city, or they just choose not to care?
It's easier to just forget and go on with life.
But if all trade has stopped, say
Not
from
all.
Waterdeep,
You could say that trade is being funneled directly
only
to the upper city.
There's only enough to supply the upper city.
Mm. Then it doesn't matter even if you were to set up a secure trade, whatever, you know, it will still be funneled to the upper city anyway. But what makes you think that she wants to see you suffer? Because, I mean, I don't mean to be rude, but you're not suffering here, you know, in
My
the upper city.
People are suffering.
yeah, I think she means the city as a whole. You said you acquaint us with the lower city. Does that mean you have contacts there?
I have an informant who resides in the lower city. I have arranged a meeting tonight at a tavern. She has information on the event temper.
Could you give us her details so that
Oh, he came back.
Hello?
Yes.
hello?
Yeah, what you hear what I said?
Like there's an informant at lower city that we are meeting tonight.
Heaven, yeah, she has information on
Yeah.
the lady.
No.
Is it advisable for us to also find lodging in the lower city?
Then she says, it's smart. It will be the smart thing to do. To avoid moving in and between the upper city and the lower city would make it harder to track the five of you.
Hmm.
That wouldn't inconvenience you in any way, right?
No, but I think it should be fine.
Okay.
Could you tell us more about when you started having, shall we say,
Suspicions.
these reservations regarding the character of your Grand Duke?
Well, you've seen the city. You came up through the city. You've seen the state.
It's not the city I know. Even the flaming fists are also not acting in the way that I know them to act.
What is the time frame that we're talking about? 3 months? 4?
She effectively seized control once El Turiel disappeared.
So that couldn't have been more than 3 weeks ago, and it has degenerated this much. Do you know about any of her, shall we say, inner circle? Anyone would have known her, worked with her? Anyone we could put us in touch with to kind of question?
My informant will provide you the details.
Okay.
What was she in charge of before this whole thing? Before
Well,
she seized power effectively.
she was. Well, she managed city funds and investments.
Hmm.
Do you have any personal opinions on what's going on?
Honestly, I wish I knew.
Would you rule
would-
out perhaps the supernatural?
I wouldn't rule anything out. If you saw, or if you could imagine an entire city disappearing, I don't think we can rule out anything from that point on.
I agree. That's where we had a discussion. We figured that this is linked to the Alturiel incident as well.
I believe it is.
So we'll be straight up with you. This is going to get very dirty, and we can't promise you that we'll be staying on the right side of the law in our efforts. So we have to know if you're in for a penny, you're in for a pound. Are you prepared to see this through with us?
She hesitates for a moment and she's like, yes, I believe I am.
We have a thing where we are good with dealing with nobles, maybe in a good or a bad way. So we may not always be the nicest of people when it comes to nobles due to our past experiences.
Yeah, I mean, by that, Elrond means that approximately 66% of nobles we've come into contact with has ended up dead.
Yeah, but you know,
I mean,
With good reason.
small sample size.
What policies has she enacted? You mentioned that that didn't sit well with you. What was there any specific instruction that she is given? I
She's
mean, like I
given
mentioned, the
free
flaming
reign.
fist seem off.
Yeah. She's given free reign to the Flaming Fist to act in accordance of however they would like to discipline the lower city.
Some Judge Dredd shit going on.
They've also given permission to strike and kill any Alturian refugees if deemed fit.
Seen that?
That's insane.
So I guess my question is, if I were to kill a flaming fist guard, it wouldn't matter.
If I don't know about it, yeah, I guess.
But if she does, would she be suddenly all like, oh, flaming fist is under
I'm
my
pretty
direction,
sure-
I'll protect all of them, la la la.
I'm pretty
la.
sure she'll throw us under the bus for, I don't know, an errant spit or a bit of litter left behind on the park bench, so let's just keep everything off. Look, we'll try not to let it get to that stage. We do not want to
Listen, I
dabble in
with every day that
unnecessary.
passes, with every day that passes in this city, I feel a little bit more uneasy.
Has she ever
Can't-
tried anything on you?
No, but I can't shake the feeling that this is all part of some plan.
Hmm.
And I can't shake the feeling that we're all just pawns in like a game of some kind.
Do you believe in God?
How many people are in the lower city?
Let me check one.
Because if it's 1,000 souls, that sure is convenient.
Sorry?
I mean, if the Flaming Fist Battalion is already 3,000 strong,
Yeah, it's
Oh yeah, that's true. You're fair. Yeah.
that's a
but
lot of souls.
it's about 4,000. 40,000, sorry, in the lower city, outer city.
Jeez.
And
40,000.
The medieval census only counts the men.
Fuck.
No,
Well,
no,
Okay.
seriously.
I know, but
So it's a lot of lives.
All right.
Listen, so in Waterdeep, the Magisters, they have their way of investigating. Is there a department of the Watch where there are arcanists and mages, or is this are we working with traditional investigation techniques?
Unfortunately, I cannot provide you any assistance. The City Watch and Flaming Fist both report to the Grand Duke.
Oh, that wasn't what I was asking.
If you're asking if they have arcane abilities, the City Watch does. Flaming Fist not so much.
Good to know. Just in case.
Yeah.
all right,
Okay.
that's great.
It's best that we cease or minimize contact with you. How about a meeting in 3 days?
I'll be at the fundraiser with Dylan tomorrow morning. I'll be in the crowd, but I intend to show my support. It's not really a fundraiser. It's more of like a
Oh, he was saying he was going to make a speech, right?
yes. It's more of a speech. He intends to he's setting up the Confraten. It's a refugee relief branch of the government, which he intends to establish tomorrow to raise funds and provide relief to the Alturian refugees. Dylan has always been concerned about the refugees, and he knows that if El Turio is truly gone, the refugees are probably not going anywhere, and there's probably going to need to be an expansion of the city of some kind, and our city population will probably increase, and be a significant part of our population will probably be made out of former refugees. So he wanted to extend a helping hand however he could.
Is he clued in on, well, what we've been asked to do?
No.
Do you need us to keep it from him?
He must
Yes.
have his suspicions, no?
Even if he does, I would like to leave him out of it.
Have you
Dylan
talked
is
to
a-
him about it?
No. He's a good man and he's busy enough. I will be at the speech, and perhaps you could update me after you've met my informant there.
Where is the speech being? Is in the lower city?
The wide, yeah,
Oh,
the statue.
ah.
Oh, security is going to be a nightmare. We'll do what we can. You need to keep yourself safe. If something happens to you, we
If anything, we could always
gonna
send
be
a
caught out
message.
in the
I
open.
will be disguised. I'll find you if you're there. I mean, this one is easier to spot. He points at Mustard.
Hmm.
It's true.
Yeah. Okay.
Who must inside the bag of holding?
Or do you have those like magic hat things?
We could.
Well, you could write it on the scroll, and I mean, so later you could write it on the scroll.
You wouldn't be able to use it though. Well, we can visit the magic shop to see if they sell.
She slips you a small slip of paper with 3 words written on it. First word is Harina. Second word is
Does anything ring a bell for me?
you've been to this tavern before. Yes.
I know this tavern obviously.
Yes, you do. It's a very popular tavern in the lower city.
No, but do I know Terina?
No.
Is she? To your knowledge, is she part of any gang or was part of any gang, or
She
is she from the lower city?
was a mercenary.
Mm.
Used to be part of the Flaming Fist years ago,
Okay.
and then she left a very long time ago and has been working on, well, contracts for nobles.
Hired hand,
Ever since.
essentially.
Yes.
Okay.
Alright. Well then, I think
Yeah, are the sewers still dangerous? Do you think they're still off limits for us?
No, nothing's off limits for us.
I believe that whatever I mentioned at breakfast, you can choose to ignore it now if you'd like.
This is not. Well, here we go again. Gang activity,
gang
cultist
activity,
activity.
supernatural activities,
It's just the usual activities.
Usual
just
activity.
activities.
Yeah, it's just activities, no.
Do we wanna head to the magic item shop? Oh, about the enchantment shop, I guess, to see if they sell any magic items that,
I don't know, raise your AC maybe,
or maybe help with putting a disguise on our poor bird friend.
Yeah.
I do have a disguise kit.
You can do the old school check.
Let's
You're not up against magic anyway, so
let's
it's good.
let's
but-
let's just pay a visit to the.
Yeah,
Sure,
let's go.
sure,
do
let's go.
Sure. You make your way over to the
Let's get our stuff. We are leaving.
enchantment shop, and there's a
We'll bring all
portly-
of our stuff with us. We'll leave the cart with her, but everything else is on us now.
Okay, there's a portly old man there. It's kind of like he's holding a like a rune stone and like kind of like mulling over it.
It's in the shop.
Morning.
Good morning. Good
Afternoon.
yeah.
Sorry.
Yes.
Hello.
Hi. Can I help you?
We were wondering if you would have something that would help us change the appearance of ourselves.
I'm sorry. We no longer carry magical items in Baldur's Gate.
Oh, is this a recent thing?
Yes. Well, you have to understand that magical items usually come in kind of like this a hushed tone and not so legal ways. The gangs and adventurers bring the magical items in, and recently with the crisis, there hasn't been anything coming in.
Ah, I understand.
So what do you have in store?
Or I do enchantments, if you'd like. Simple, basic enchantments for weapons and armor.
What's the going rate for your services?
Well, a simple +1. Okay, a +1 enchantment is 2.5.
Fuck. Alright.
What?
Alright.
You need it, bro.
Well, cool. Well, thanks for your time. I guess I'm just gonna start walking up.
Okay.
We want to ask about potions.
Yeah. Actually.
Or does the High House of Wonder do takeaways?
You can ask. There is a alchemical store where they do sell potions if you like.
Sure.
Do I know if there are any stores like that in the lower city?
Yeah, they are. As in,
Then
like,
let's-
I mean, enchantment, no. Enchantment's probably not. But
like,
herbalism and stuff,
healing
yes.
potions and shit.
Okay,
like
let's
that.
just wait
Okay.
till
Yeah,
we
let's
can
just go
ask
to the
Tarina
Yeah.
when she gets the
Because
stuff.
it's just gonna be expensive, bro.
Well, do we wanna head out to the lower city now and just
We
take a
have
look?
free passage between the cities,
Yeah.
right? It's not like
Yeah.
you can't come up here.
Let's just take a look. I guess the area like closer to the gate of the upper city would be more maintained, more less
Uh-huh.
yeah.
What are you looking for?
You know what? Let's just go to the Elf Song Tavern, get ourselves a room, get
Yes,
set up
indeed.
there, and then we can just explore for the day until we need to meet.
Yeah.
Trevor.
Let's do that.
Let's keep our carriage here.
Yep.
Go to the tavern.
Yeah, we'll bring everything else. It's just that the card itself.
Very careful with your belongings. Like as I said, just an eye out at all times.
Sure. Okay, you make your way through the lower city, and
Home sweet home.
at about it's around 6 when you're walking through, and you can see a lot of people like hurrying to get home, and like you're wondering what the fuck's going on as you're like,
Curfew, right?
yeah, it's a curfew. So you do realize that at 7 there's a loud bell that goes, and anybody in the lower city caught outside their premises will be persecuted.
Oh,
Yes.
That's like curfew.
What time are we supposed to meet Tarina? Are we meeting her tonight? Is that
Yeah.
the plan?
At 8. At Elf Song Tavern.
Guess she lives in the Elf Song Tavern. Like what the?
You don't know.
I don't know.
it just has ways of
Let's-
getting around.
Let's just make our way to the Elf Song Tavern. Yeah.
Right. You
As
reach Elf Song Tavern at like slightly half past 6. Alright.
Barbara.
New map.
Bye.
Haven't seen the map in a while.
Map.
You can't see anything, right? It's
Nope.
properly.
Blacked out.
Thank fuck.
Finally worked for you.
Tiamat hiding behind the door.
Eh,
Gotta hide the tokens first.
That's a
Casually with the hand of Vecna.
Wow.
Is that, are we also supposed to see everything?
Yeah,
Now?
yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, you walk in.
It's a pretty
and
big
you
guy.
See
Page 5 of Player Handbook, the commoner.
there is a very handsome man tending the bar.
This one.
You can
Which
see
one's
like
the
a whole.
handsome man?
This one.
The only guy with a
Swan
unique
lah.
token.
Oh, that
You
guy.
as you walk in, the first thing that you see is a very gruff female half ogre sitting on a very small chair, which is obviously too small for her frame, and she's holding this giant axe in her left hand. It leans against her humongous body, and she looks at you as you walk in. She's like, "No fighting."
Okay.
What she said?
Noted.
Fighting?
No fighting. Noted.
Okay. Is that an animated armor across her?
It's a suit of armor.
Oh god.
Oh, fucking flashbacks.
Nightmares.
Yeah. And you walk in, you see like there are many people who are like, just like chill, drinking, and not really doing much, like eating, having dinner, and just like basically like having a drink, eating.
You made this
But you
map,
can-
right?
Huh?
You made this map, right?
Why?
It's dungeon draft assets.
Yeah, chibai.
Oh, it's nice.
Okay,
So
If,
stupid.
if you walk to the counter, the man who is attending the bar, he kind of, you see that there are two human commoners who are kind of like taking orders and rushing to and fro from the bar to help him out.
Guys, is anyone's screen still black?
Have you tried scrolling down a bit? I see your token already. Down and
No,
to the
it's
left.
black. As black as can be.
Uh,
Let me refresh.
yeah, the maps are like the bottom left, the leftish side.
Hi. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome to our song tavern.
Is he an elf?
No, he's a human. My name
Story
is
behind the
Alan.
name? Sorry?
Story behind the name?
No, what did he say his name was?
Alan.
Alan.
Wow. Super normal man.
Hi, Alan. How do you come by the name Elf Song?
Kind of like claps his hands, and you hear the voice of this like female elf fills the tavern with this like very melancholic song. It's very it's not loud enough to disrupt conversation, but most of the patrons kind of like stop speaking when the elf song begins, and they kind of like listen and kind of take it in for a moment, and then when the kind of like singing ends, then after that they resume eating and talking.
Is that a simple thaumaturgy or a spirit of a long dead banshee trapped in the walls?
A little bit of both, and he smiles.
Ah, I love a tavern with a story.
I miss our tavern now. I miss our ghost.
Anna and Celestial, you speak Elvish, so you understand the lyrics. It's a song about a unnamed lover who was lost at sea.
I still
Mm.
can't see. You have
Huh?
I
double
think you need to
tokens
fix
out.
his token.
Yeah.
Oh, there's double. Why?
None of
Well,
them
I
even
can't see.
work.
Yeah, I can't see from any of them, so it's just black for me. I refreshed.
Must be
already.
your portrait lah.
How about now?
Oh yes.
Nice.
Bon,
Okay.
sure.
Wait. Don't touch your token first.
Okay, I'm not touching.
Well, what do you recommend? What's the choice of drink here?
Oh, we have your traditional ale, or your if you like, our home brew or our homegrown Elverquist wine.
Ooh, give me one of that.
Yes, of course, my lady. And he pours you a long, like tall glass of Elverquist wine. This pale purple. wine which smells very strongly of cherries and peaches.
Exactly what I want.
How
Oh,
about the rest of you?
I'm
do you have
okay.
any available rooms here?
We do. We currently have a few rooms available. Are you looking at staying?
Yes.
How many of you? 5 of you, I would assume.
Yeah.
We have 5 beds exactly, actually.
Oh,
Just enough. But unfortunately, 2 of you will have to share a room.
That's fine.
All right, I'll get you set up. The rooms will be ready in an hour. You
Shall
could
we-
have a meal while waiting.
Of course.
I'll look to Anna and me like actually
You want to go in twos?
I was thinking
Instead.
that like should we just
Yeah.
get 2 rooms and one with 2 and one with 3?
We have Keltor. Do we still have Keltor?
Or
we always have
he's dead.
Keltor.
Yeah, you
Sorry,
always have
okay.
Kyoto.
So that's
So
6.
I will just assume that Kyoto is always with you.
Purposely mustard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then 2 to each room, that's right.
It's like
3
my
and each
Pikachu.
3 rooms. Yeah, so we'll tell him 3 rooms, 2 beds each.
And I got dibs on whichever the hell roommate is that.
Alright.
Oh,
And like
what's the
he's taking all this down. Anything else?
No, just food, I guess.
Damn litter box in the corner or something. Room with lots of windows for the birds. What the-
Just a
drug
quick
fumes.
question, Alan.
Yeah, yes.
You know, this curfew, just so ridiculous. But
No.
how, there are still people here, so do they just stay till the morning? And, like, how do they go home?
He kinda like looks up at the takes out his stopwatch. They're about to leave actually.
Mm,
And you can see like as the people are like shoving food down their face, they start exiting quite quickly. And then as it thins out, barely anybody is left.
Your hired help.
They stay here with me.
That's reassuring.
Bye everyone.
business
Oh,
must
shit.
have
Yeah.
taken a hit, I guess, with the new policies in place.
Well, can't say it wasn't expected. Still make do.
Native to Baldur's Gate.
Been here all my life. Got this tavern from my father. Passed away 6 years ago.
Condolences.
Sorry to hear that.
It's alright.
It's a nice place.
Yeah, it will do. Just gotta be careful about the gamblers. Huh.
Oh, you love our friend.
Well, you know what they say. No risk, no reward.
Exactly.
What's the deal with the armor suit at the door?
We've been getting to a couple of bar fights recently. And some people getting a bit rowdy in the middle of the afternoon. We decided to get some hired help.
Oh, must have cost a pretty penny, or is that your handiwork?
Oh.
Still with the arcane?
It cost me a bit, but I do what I need.
And how about the lady at the entrance?
Oh well, she's a friend.
Hmm.
She, one of the employees, I would say.
Does she have a name?
Schooner.
Good now.
Yes, she enjoys a good game of what the fuck is it called? Baldur's Bones as well. You can play with her when she's off work. Should be quite soon.
Are we your only tenants at the moment?
Well, I have an elven lady who's upstairs as well,
Uh-huh.
and a young druid, I think.
interesting.
Know the class but not the race. Okay. Kid in.
She's a gnome.
No, I wasn't saying that out loud.
Yes.
Gnome.
Cool. Travelers or like us?
Well, I'm not too sure. The elven lady's been pretty quiet, except for when she gambles. The druid, on the other hand, I hear she was passing through and she got trapped after the lockdown took place. Hey, lockdown, circuit breaker.
Hey.
Real life parallels.
Any
Hmm.
flaming fist giving you trouble?
Oh, not really.
Not with that
In fact,
armor, though.
I'll keep to myself, you know.
Yeah, we'll try not to get in your hair too much anyway.
No, alright, no worries. As long as you got the money to pay for it.
Sick.
Wouldn't put a few broken tables past our group. Say, wouldn't happen to have any, rumors for a bunch of bored adventurers, do you?
What do you want to know?
No, what do you want us to know?
Oh, I don't like to mix, business and danger together. So you tell me what you would like to know, and I'll see if you make it worth my while.
Maybe we'll put a pin in this conversation. Believe that we'll have more questions at least by the end of the night. We are new here.
Oh, you seem new. This one, on the other hand, he points at Mustard.
Oh my
Plenty of him around.
Oh.
Mm,
What I mean, like Kankus or
yeah lah, like Kenku lah then.
Yeah. Like bird lah.
But,
well, like
but
Why don't you ask him if anyone you know has come through the area? Don't you have a few people on your hit list?
ha ha ha. Do you know where the
No,
tower
I'm serious.
of
Like
Skulls
Mustard.
is?
Yeah, actually.
I don't know. Do you want to show your hand that fast?
I'm asking
Oh.
Alan if he knows where the tower is.
Oh, the Tower of Skulls.
Mm,
Yeah, of course.
it's nearby.
Southern part of town near the docks.
Cool.
It's a bit of a. It's not your most, not the most savory place, if you know what I mean.
I actually don't. What is this Tower of Skulls?
I mean, they do funerals and they preserve the dead.
Ah,
there.
It's a dreary area.
I
Are
see.
you there to check yourself in, Maeve?
Yeah. Been dead once, can only die again, right?
Okay.
Okay.
I'll say, Alan, thank you for your time. Do you mind if you take the table at the corner?
Oh, please be my guest. There's no one here anyway. And you see, you look around, you see the tavern's cleared out already.
Gambling time.
Shall we get some dinner while we're at it?
Yes, dinner.
Go to the secret table.
Whew.
As you
Super
kind of
nice.
make yourselves comfortable and food gets delivered, you see an elven lady kind of step down. She's wearing a cloak.
Not enough
Oh.
space.
She sits down at this table in front of her, at the table here. And she calls for a mug of ale.
Ma'am, we have
What is the three
room
words
for
that
you to
she-
join us.
What?
What is the three words that lady
Tarina
means?
Elf Song Tavern.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I'm just I'll just like nudge Anna like maybe I'll do this magically. See if he wants to join us.
Sure. I'm not sure if anyone would like if you get the wrong person, that would be really awkward.
he gets the giant.
Oh, sorry, I forgot this part. I need both Anna and Celestial to make me history checks, please.
Constitution saving throws.
It's the Aboleth. It's back.
Oh wow.
So from your from your studies, after hearing the song, there's a part that actually says the lyrics of the song is "Arise the mighty Hell Riders,"
Okay.
and you recognize this term as the Knights of El Turel. And you basically recall that Hell Riders were like the elite cavalry of El Turel who descended into the nine hells on horseback to fight devils.
Wow, that's really badass. Okay.
Some really heavy foreshadowing.
Oh, that's super cool.
Nine hells again. I was just saying. Encountered nine hells before. There's nine hells here again now.
Somewhere,
Oh my god.
Grauhuns are having a laugh. They're having a giggle at us, Mike.
Oh god.
I'm gonna
Alright,
cast
you got a message?
cast message to
So
the
not
little
subtle, but
elven.
go ahead.
Like, I'm just gonna say, there's room for you here.
Please get off my head.
Oh, I'm just gonna send back. Well, then come over here.
So, this
Then she says there's 5 chairs at my table too.
Well, let's go over.
Hey
I
yo.
like to be quiet. As in, like, you don't like a nice cozy space. I'm just
We're gonna like make a show. Just bring all our food plates. Like, oh, don't mind me.
I'll be like
Sure.
holding two and then Mitch handing one in the air.
Like,
Yeah.
How much food we
My
ordered?
Discord died.
She is you can see she has she's playing with dice. And like shaking, like throwing, like moving her dice around, like shaking it around, and she has 2 cups.
Aaron, you're up.
She's playing dice.
yeah.
Hold on, wait. I need to check my wallet. Hold on. Alright, let's fucking go. I woke up and I glanced at the dice.
Nice.
And then I glanced and I'm like, a game of chance.
So speaking
He's
of,
so freaking cringy. It's like
we can all play together if you'd like.
Let's go!
All together? No,
Let's
no.
I'm
fucking go.
eating.
Well,
I'm
so
I
what kind
will-
of game of chance are you playing?
Is this bones?
I just have a seat. It's Baldur's Bones, yes.
Bones, yeah.
Okay, I will play Bald Man's Bones.
Bald man's
I'll
bone.
play bald boners.
Bulk
Okay, you
food.
sit down at the table, Arrow and Mustard, and she hands you 3 dice each in a
Okay.
cup.
Just like eating while
The rules are
walking.
quite simple. Well, the starting bet is 10 gold.
Jeez.
When we all put 10 gold in the pot.
What about
It's
50?
kinda like-
Come on.
We don't even know how to
She
play.
puts 50 gold in the pot.
Oh god.
Okay, wait, but explain how to play first.
But you called it already, and then she puts down 50 gold.
Okay. How do you play this game? How do you play Bald Man's
Oh my
Bones?
god.
This is exactly why you're on the
Wow.
Put down your gold first.
Okay,
Yeah,
I put down 50 gold.
Round.
But
Mustard?
I'm like nudging Mustard. Like you can just watch for this round.
We already
She's
agreed
in
to
already.
play.
So, we roll. So what happens is you put the dice under the cup, you shake up the cup a little, and then you look at the dice on yourself, making sure that you don't show it to anyone else. And afterwards, you bet. We go for 1 round of betting. The objective is to get closest to 21 without going over.
Ah, okay, ban luck. Okay.
You can stand or you can roll again.
Oh, okay.
How many
So-
dice?
This is like that scene in Pirates.
So
of the
basically, you
Caribbean.
go around and then there's like another 2 rounds of betting after that.
But it's 3 dice, alright. So it's
And then you
1d6. That's only up to 18, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you know you can take another dice, right?
Oh.
So like for example, like after you roll the first 3, everybody will be like stand or roll. If you tick roll, then you add 1 more dice.
It's additive.
Okay.
Yeah, it's additive. But then that round also is like it's like a betting round. So you can raise or you can just stand. You know what I mean? Yeah, then after that there's another round after that. So it's a maximum of 5 dice.
So unlike cards, there's heavy element of probability here.
Yes.
Huh?
3d6
Alright,
is
let's
average
roll.
10, right?
No need think one lah, just throw
50
only.
go, let's go.
Yeah, just roll lah.
You should
Oh.
not
Yeah.
roll any more than 6 die.
You can only roll 5 max. What?
I can just
She
roll
has-
publicly, right? I don't need to roll.
Yeah, I'm rolling privately.
Okay.
Damn, this is
Wait, I can see Auron's roll.
Yeah,
It's fine.
It's fine, it's fine.
this is where like playing in person would be the best.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. You have to roll, right, Ian?
Mustard.
Yes.
You scared, ah?
Scared. Getting
Roll
cold feet.
d6.
So she calls. I'll raise 100 gold.
Nope. Not raising.
Then doesn't mean he's out.
Yes.
Mustard puts 100 gold in.
Alright.
What? Elron!
1 more dice?
Nope.
A loser.
One
Or
more
are you
dice.
standing? 1 more dice? Okay.
To roll 1d6, is it?
Not bad. Not bad,
It's
Master.
pretty good. Right?
Yeah, pretty good.
I'm standing.
So
I'll
do
raise
I-
you 300 gold.
Oh.
What does standing mean again?
I mean she's not taking any more dice.
Oh, tell me
But she will
anymore.
raise you 300 gold.
So either she's bluffing or she has something really damn good already.
Mhm.
18 lah.
No, there's no way. There's no way he rolled 3 6s.
Yeah, okay lah. So what did I put that amount of money?
You
at?
want to if you want to take another dice, you must bet 300 gold.
Yeah, okay, can.
Let's
you,
go.
you want another dice or do you want to stand?
Another dice.
Okay.
You can't bust with 13, right? 13 plus 6. is
You can't.
19. You
Oh.
have to hit a 6, you know? Hold on. Let's think about this.
You don't know. You can just keep going.
Yeah, you can keep going, but then she can keep raising every single time. So how much?
That's good.
15, right? Alright.
Mhm.
So how much is in the pot now? 150 plus 200 plus 600. Someone calculate for me, please.
900.
That's
950
950.
gold.
Oh my god. This is
Wait,
more.
do you even have this much money?
You know what? It's like the
No,
amount.
that's the total in the pot. So he has so far put in 350.
She
Yeah, he has so
she
far
takes
put
out
in.
she reaches into her pocket and takes out a diamond and puts it on the table. I'll raise you this
What?
diamond.
Oh.
I'm gonna run out of coins, but I'll raise you this diamond. It's worth 250 gold.
Oh my god.
We need a diamond, guys.
I'm
Mustard.
not.
Another.
Fucking
Yeah,
do it, mustard.
I have 1 gold. 1 yeah. Okay, so I put that 250 down, and I'm gonna roll.
Okay, let's roll a big fat 6. Let's go, man.
Let's go.
But that wouldn't that mean he busts?
No, it'll be
No,
on the
you
dot.
can
Be on the
21.
dot.
20 gold.
Blackjack.
Oh!
Alright.
Oh!
Wow.
Let's go.
So I
You can
what's
stand lah.
that? Yeah,
Stand.
that one.
Stan.
You can check your telegram so you know that I'm not fucking with you.
Oh shit.
She opens her dice and you see 21.
Oh
Okay, so-
my god.
Oh my god!
She's also 21.
Yeah. So you split the pot,
Just
So
take
you
everyone's
bought-
money.
She takes a diamond back and she takes like. So basically, you win nothing. You win 25 gold.
No, you win everyone's money.
Yeah, 25
Yes.
gold lah.
25 gold.
Wow.
What?
My
All that
money, dude.
for 25 gold.
Oh my god, that is some 2 cents shit.
Could we
Oh.
could we offer you 250 gold for that diamond?
Elron, you owe me.
You can
drug
play
test.
me for the diamond.
Come on.
God.
Come, Mustard will play for your diamond if you want, but you guys are paying.
How about diamond for the ruby?
Ruby.
What ruby?
Oh my goodness, we haven't gotten any of our stuff checked out.
Well, we can do that tonight, cause someone's
Ritual spells.
back in business.
Yay.
Are we still intending to play anymore? Or are we content to sit down and talk?
Let's just sit down and talk for now.
Really?
Do you want to gamble our entire life savings away?
We can pursue that diamond a bit later.
Yeah, like let's just, chill. Like we're tired. It's been a long ass day.
Alright, I believe more important things than money is at stake now. I pull up a chair.
Alright. Listen.
Like-
Lady Ventemper is a very secluded person. She doesn't give away too much, but if there's one thing that you should know about her that I found out, it's that she values her family above all else. However, she has her son owns a casino ship in the lower city.
Oh.
Okay.
I believe that if you intend to find out anything, that would be the best place to start. The name of the ship is called the Low Lantern.
Oh man.
Could you describe her attire a little bit? Is she armed? Is she in armor? Or does she look like
She's
a
wearing a
spy?
cloak, and you can't really tell. Like she's wearing leather armor.
No visible weapons?
Not visible. So Lady Ventemper's son is called Emric. He runs Low Lantern, and he is the closest to his mother from my sources. If you would like to forcefully get information, I believe he would be your best bet.
Well, I don't know about forcefully. How about just being very persuasive? What do you think that
Gonna
would work?
charm the shit out of
Oh
him.
no, I was just tasked to deliver this information to you.
Are you a sellsword for the noble families of Baldur's Gate?
He smiles.
Oh,
Why
mysterious,
did you
okay.
leave Flaming Fist?
They didn't pay as well.
Hmm.
Fair.
Now, Low Lantern is a very popular ship. It gets all sorts of guests, nobles, random gang activity. I mean gang members. Also, being the son of Lady Ventemper also means that many people are allowed to skip the curfew.
Is Discord pooping out?
No.
Oh, yeah, Discord's back.
Hello?
Sorry, what did you say?
Yeah, I
Many
said,
people can skip the
If you
curfew.
yeah, the Flaming Fist turn a blind eye. So, expect to see a lot of interesting characters there.
is there
No,
an
and the
entry
casino
fee?
only opens at night, by the way.
Yeah. Is there an entry fee or?
There is an entry fee, yes.
Any idea how much?
I never checked. Never
Alright.
been myself.
Huh.
Oh, you're a
Gambler
betting
like
lady.
yourself.
Why you?
Yeah.
Why have you not gone?
I personally, I like taking money from, well, clueless individuals. It's easier. People on the ship tend to be more seasoned gamblers.
Ah,
Haha, just got burned out.
okay.
Is there anything more you could tell us?
What more do you want to know?
Do you have any information on this guild that we keep hearing about?
They mostly keep to themselves. But if I was to know any, well, if there's one thing that you need to know about them is that whoever's in charge isn't fucking around. They've pretty much consolidated the entire all the criminal organizations in Baldur's Gate and brought them under one banner. They've converged all the drug trades, illegal smuggling, human smuggling, and basically anything illegal you can think of runs through them now.
Well,
Someone so organized and so methodical that, quite frankly, it scares me.
does it scare the common people, or are they grateful to have such an organization around?
The common people don't even know about them.
Well-
They remain very guarded in the shadows. But
Never reached out to you?
of course they have.
And
Not interested.
How are their motives? Is it are they violent?
Let's just say
Like how the flaming fist.
their
are
enemies
really
tend to
violent?
disappear.
Interesting.
It's not violent, but their enemies tend to disappear.
why are you helping Snowman?
She paid me very good money for this.
That's it? All work? No personal stake? Surely you
Let's
don't
just
want
say it
to
would be
see...
easier if the city remained intact and not burned down by the next month. It would be a lot easier for me as well.
Yeah. If we were to want to get into contact with the guild, do you have any information on how we can do so?
And she says, I would really not recommend it. But if you were really looking for them, then she scribbles down the address for you and hands it to you.
Alright,
You try this place.
thanks.
Is there any symbol that they have? Any tattoos, any markings to show that they are part of the guild or something?
She flips the piece of paper over. And she draws. Do you know the I forgot what it's called. Do you know the dragon that eats itself?
Horrible.
What's it? Ouroboros. Yeah.
Ouroboros.
Hmm.
Oh shit, that's actually kind of similar to the tattoo Celestial has. Coincidence?
Unless
Okay.
Olivia's is running the show.
Unless.
Wait,
Haha.
yours is a panther or what?
Yeah, but it's the same concept. Like the tail eating the
Yeah.
head.
Yeah.
Olivia's is
But
running
this
the
is
show.
this is very clearly like a this is very
snake.
clearly like a serpent. Yeah.
Snack.
Olivia's is running the guild.
Okay. Isn't it like
Snack.
All right. We'll probably be wrapping things up for today. It's quite late already.
You are
Anything else you
such
want
a delight, Tarina. You and your dice.
Of course. I believe tonight will be the last time that I'm seeing you. I wish you all the best.
Oh,
in your
skipping town?
endeavors.
Shaking my head.
I would just rather keep to myself. Sure you understand.
Sure, until you're paid the right amount.
Mustard,
She nods.
play her for the diamond.
Oh, allow it. She rolled 3 6s, you know.
So she can't do it again.
Do it, Mustard.
You know, we just barely because we were so ballsy.
I'll back you.
Like, I'll stake you 50 gold. I'll stake you 50
Come,
gold.
we play for diamond.
Oh my god.
Does she agree?
Sure, come.
Okay, how much do we put on first? Is it like 250 against the
250.
diamond?
Let's go.
Let's just count the cash first and then we'll divide the cost later.
Okay.
So it's 250 to open. Who's doing the rolls?
Oh, 3
Mustard.
Ds.
Let's
Six.
go.
I'm
Mustard.
out. I'm a broke bitch.
Oh, that is a
It's alright.
Okay.
That's alright. That's alright.
Mustard, okay.
horrendous start.
Hold on, haven't rolled yet. Give me a sec.
Hide your.
Yeah.
Oh, unfair. She know our role, eh.
Okay. She will raise you. She will raise you 150.
Let's do it.
Okay, so roll 1d6.
You're playing from way behind. Does she roll, by the way?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
No, but does she roll or does she stand?
She rolls.
That's
Okay.
4d6 so far.
I need you all to make perception checks, please.
Is she cheating?
Oh my god.
Oh,
We're throwing the
Wow.
game, guys.
No. Oh,
We're throwing the
Wait,
game.
wait.
Oh my
Not yet.
god.
she's doing that shit.
Oh well, we don't know.
Wait,
Oh!
Wait.
Yes.
The
Still
gambler
doesn't beat
knows.
24.
No, she
The
doesn't.
gambler
24 is still
knows.
higher.
Oh my
Wait,
god.
spoiler.
It's a crit, dude.
You do notice. Okay, I'll say you know a little. You see a bit of movement, but you can't completely make it out, everyone. It's really much higher 24. It was closer. Give chance. Wait. Let me
Five.
check. I
Plus
need.
15.
Plus 15.
This guy
Yeah.
cock, dude. Slide of cock, this guy.
Okay. She holds. And she raises you 500.
This isn't looking good. So our total is 10 right now.
Well, I mean, if you were to follow, like, you know, how we are like, okay, we're going all in for this, and you know, we're feeling good, and we don't know that she just pulled that, so we would probably
No,
be
no,
good.
we wouldn't. 500 gold and you are rolling 10. Like, even if I didn't know, I would say no. Even like I don't know that she's cheating.
Yeah,
You're
it's much.
You're at
odds
10.
are-
She's holding, and she.
And she has an
raised
average
500.
of 15.
Yeah,
That's like
I
being
would.
kind.
I would say like it's time
You're
to call
too far
it quits.
behind. Yeah.
Call it quits.
Cool.
We can't bankroll like another 1,000. If we're gonna hand over 1,005 to her, we will just murder the next 4 guards and search their pockets for diamonds.
Okay.
Time to fold.
Then we fold or like hold or whatever
For
that table thing was.
Before?
yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Damn
You
it.
fall. She lifts the cup, it's 21.
Hey, Tibaya.
Uncanny
Hey,
luck.
Hey.
Good for. Good for.
Hello.
Good
Ma'am?
for. Good for.
She sweeps the goal, so you lose however much you bet. So can you calculate this?
400.
It's
I'll
Huh?
I'll reduce
400,
that
yeah.
from our
Party funds?
Yeah, party funds.
We need it.
So thank you for the spare change. Anyone else?
No, it's quite okay.
Alright. He says, she flips a gold coin to Mustard and said, "This one's on me. Buy yourself a ale."
Sid goes dejected, buys himself a nail.
Well, good luck on the trade.
He says,
Thank you
"Yes."
for all information.
You kind of like. She kind of reclines in her chair and starts sipping her ale. Alright. We'll call it here for today. It's been quite a long session.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whew. Well, I mean, eventually I'm just gonna cast Identify all the shit we found in the Aboleth.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
Including the
Let's do
ruby.
that.
Just the ruby.
Everything,
Ruby.
everything we found.
The ruby is normal lah.
Alright.
Yeah.
What is it to make a butt plug?
No
One by one. Circlet first.
Circlet.
Oh baby, let's go.
Armor.
Blast.
Circle of blasting.
Scorching Ray. Oh, that's really neat. It's not bad, not bad.
very
Next
good.
one is the fucking the paste, right? The thing, right?
Yeah.
The jar.
Mm.
Yeah, jar.
It was to cure your Aboleth sickness.
Kyox, no.
Oh.
Yep. Essentially, yes.
I would just say like they're just fucking cursed in like Elvish. The moment I identified, like
It's swindle of 1,000 gold, guys.
The last one, the fan.
Oh my gosh. I was gonna like we should try to put that on you, but then yeah.
it's okay.
Oh,
Oh, this
I knew it.
fan.
I knew it.
诸葛亮 fan.
Okay, how do we divvy this up?
It's fine. Just keep it all in the bag of holding for now.
There's the jar contains 4 doses. Okay, just take note.
Okay.
I will like to hang on to the jar as the de facto second healer.
Sure.
Sure.
I don't mind having the wind fan. It's fun.
What does gust of wind do? Knock people down.
Mm,
It suits your combat style, like it's very law friendly.
Contains 1d4 plus 1 doses.
Yeah,
4
so
doses.
it's
So
I
it's
rolled
4,
it. I rolled it already. Yeah, it's 4.
Sick.
Circle of blasting for Elria.
When you make the spell's attack, you can
Yeah.
choose. You can use an action to cast a scorching ray spell. Oh, that's sick, dude! What the fuck?
yeah.
You can become Cyclops.
It gives
You
you-
wear
Do
it
so
over
with
your eye.
an attack bonus of +5.
Gives you a bit of utility. I mean, like range
Yeah.
utility in case you can't reach.
Yeah, I
He
guess I could
he
do
needs to
that.
roll with his intelligence, by the way, for this item.
No, it's attack bonus of +5.
Yeah. But then like he rolls with the attack bonus with his intelligence, then you add a 5 on top of it. You understand?
Yeah,
Wow, that's
yeah, yeah.
crazy.
My intelligence is 0.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so you get a 0.
I mean, if,
So
if
your spellcast because his
Plus five,
spellcasting
yeah.
is like 0, so like
Yeah.
he rolls a d20 and gets +5.
Yes.
But if Cellar Sail uses it, it's like
oh,
it's like a +11 or something,
then
right?
we
you?
just pass it to.
Yeah, it's
we
like-
just pass it to Anna lah. Doesn't Anna
I'm
have a-
already
have a
wearing one
fucking-
circlet.
be like +12 to hit for me.
Yeah, +12 to hit.
Oh
yeah.
my god. Oh,
Want to be Cyclops?
Give it to Salazar, I think better.
it's a scorching ray.
Wait, your
It's like-
intelligence is what?
It's like +0, +0.
Plus what?
It's 10, but it's +0.
No. I mean Celestial. As in,
Oh, my spell attack modifier is 7.
what the hell?
But I mean my no, it uses in. But my in modifier is a +4. So,
Oh, and there's proficiency. Yeah.
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 Wow, but scorching ray is,
You don't need
pretty good actually.
the extra cell slot,
Yeah.
and it's a level 1 scorching ray.
It's
You're
a-
capable of a lot better.
I mean, it's three hits of 2d6, which is pretty good. It's pretty good.
As a sure hit and a free spell slot, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, but it's an action lah.
yeah, it's an action.
I think it doesn't make that much sense on Elrond either because it's so much more value for him to like hit stuff, right?
Yes, I'll just whack it, dude.
And he doesn't get extra attack if he doesn't use the attack action. So this is a waste. It's
Yeah.
That's
going to
true. That's
be
true.
relegated to only if he's out of range, which doesn't happen that often.
Yes, I think I'm okay with not taking any of these.
No need attunement, right? Any of these things.
This one doesn't need it.
Because it's wondrous.
Don't need, don't need.
The bottle breath also gives us a wind spell.
I think we can
Yes.
sell that one
Get
off.
the effect of the Chaos of Wind, yeah. Oh man, the Wind Fan spell. I think Maeve could use it. It
What
just
does Gust of Wind do?
it basically like a fuck off button.
Push us lah. It's a 60 foot.
Phosroda lah, Phosroda.
Yeah.
Push Roda.
Can
Yeah.
I push people off cliffs and stuff?
It's,
Yeah, essentially.
you
If they are
basi-
near
yeah,
a
they
cliff,
basically have to do a
Strength saving
Strength
throw,
saving
push them 15 feet away from you.
And you can do the extinguish all light trick that I do
Yeah.
with it also.
yeah. It's pretty cool. It's a good way to create distance. Sure, I don't mind taking the Circle of Blasting, and then Maeve can have the Wind
You can
Fan.
take the fan. Okay.
The fan's so beautiful. Okay,
Alright.
Alright.
alright. Let me note that
Alright.
down somewhere.
Do we get the? Oh no, we cannot. I guess we need to get the gemstones evaluated, like how much it costs. Okay, you just tell us like this ruby is worth X.
It's
told you
100
already,
gold.
what?
Yeah.
Oh, it is.
100
Oh,
gold
right.
each.
Okay. Okay.
Alright. Sometime in the end of September or early week of October, will you all be open to playing an IRL game?
No, 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 no. Just kidding. Which day?
COVID? No, I mean like, are you okay with it being in person? Or
Dude,
not?
fuck
The
lah,
COVID
dude. Like,
stuff?
we already go out like so much already. Nobody gives a f anymore. Let's go.
That's true.
Let's go.
One,
I
two.
don't care.
I mean, there's
Yeah.
5 of us going to one person's
Yeah,
house.
it's 5.
Yeah,
Just
it's-
come to one.
It's under the law.
I mean, I'll ask Mel.
Oh,
Ah.
Yeah, it's
also can.
six.
Also can.
But I live at home, so it's fine. Yeah. You all need to roughly sort out your party competition. I think the combat is quite hard.
Is Mel in the party?
I don't know if she wants to play. You can see if
Ask
everyone's
her.
available. But the call should
Okay.
come from you guys.
We can do second or with children. Oh wait. No, it's a dumb. I thought it was a public. It's not a public holiday. It's only a holiday for stupid Darren.
Hey, Children's Day.
I took
Hey, let's
leave.
go. It's 2nd October. Let's go.
No lah, we will vote right.
Yeah, I'll tell you again exactly when
I can even do 1st October because it's celebration for Children's Day.
Shut up.
Look at that big dick plus 12.
Roll a 6, but it's an 18. It hits Elrion
What's-
cause
what's
it's
the damage?
16.
You're testing it out and you just set fire to the table right away.
2d6, not bad, not bad.
I guess yeah, I don't add anything else. 2d6 pretty good. Fuck the description.
You
Yeah.
can hurl them at one target or several.
What classes not allowed?
So 3 rays
Uh,
of fire. Holy shit, that means you can roll it 3 times.
I don't care. Everything's it's
You
Yeah,
don't
anything you
care,
want.
it's damn hard to balance, yeah.
Later we get one commissar again.
this is okay. So
Fuck yeah.
I
standard.
already know what I want. I am deep zinc druid.
Eee, gay.
Zing.
Deep, deep.
No, more
Yeah.
importantly, is what roles you want to fill. So, as a general guide, it's standard plus any content from Eberron. So, if you want to be a Dragon Mark character, you can, but I would rather not have a full party of Dragon Mark. That's very law breaking. So, maybe one or two of you can possess a Dragon Mark. if you
All
really
be
want to.
clerics.
What the fuck's a dragon mark?
Any specific
It's like, you're the
you
normal
start
race.
at level 1 or it's like level
Level 1. Level.
level 1. Oh man.
Wow, level 1.
Don't create a stupid character that you will never want to play again. Okay, it's a series of one shots.
Is
Okay.
Artificer the gun one again? With
Yes.
the cannon
Uh,
pad?
No,
Yes.
no, it's not.
Artificer.
Last fucking gun. How is it a
Art-
gun?
You have arcane firearms and cannon.
Yeah, Cameron says I have a pet cannon.
A pet cannon.
Yeah, it's like Dove, but Dove has a big gun.
It's a force cannon that you can manifest as either a ballista, a flamethrower, or a healing station.
Flamethrower.
This
It's-
is not sound balanced in any way, but okay. Sure. Let's go
Crit
with
roll
it.
content is not allowed, right?
No.
No, it's not
So
Echo
no.
Knight already. Fuckers.
Echo Knight.
Hey, no
Fucking Echo
spoiler,
Knight,
no
what?
spoiler, no spoiler.
What? Echo Knight is not a fucking
Okay, let's-
spoiler.
Well,
If you
what
feel very
episode are you at now, Sean?
102.
Oh fuck, damn fast, yeah, this guy.
So
Yeah.
excited for
I
you.
screwed the
Fucking
spin.
fast, this guy.
Just watching and watching.
Fucking
Yeah.
fast, 100 is what? Yeah, I forgot already.
Hey,
100 is
hello,
the
hello,
one-
your brother over here
It's the
at
one
episode
after
13.
the coronavirus, like they couldn't film for a very long time. In their 100th
Hmm.
episode was like, we are back. It was great.
Oh, I don't even remember. I need to go check. I don't fuck. There's so many fucking
Yeah,
episodes.
episode 99 ended in a pretty big cliffhanger. Well, not big, but it's a cliffhanger.
Yeah. I know. Is variant human allowed?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. I love a lot of variant human. Cam don't allow variant human. You'll fucking beat him, man.
So if you want to have like a fairly standard race, it's confirm approved. But if you want something like super fancy, talk to me first.
Okay.
Don't tell me you want to be like
Just
what,
remind
fucking
us, that if
angel
you-
with a cybernetic arm, all that nonsense. Come on.
If you like to do stupid weird shit with your character in this actual campaign, you can DM me also.
like what kind of stupid shit?
Like what I have been doing, sending him stuff every week.
Like Sean has DM me and like we work something out.
Can't wait to let you guys see it.
Oh.
You're the one who organized the guilds, right?
I am actually playing all the major villains.
Yeah.
It's all just high
The-
high level magics.
The whole Ilvios thing was just a ruse to like.
It was just a lot of seeming and major image.
Yeah, it was a paid actor.
Paid actors, dude.
The guy is like a commoner stat block.
Alright.
To be fair, I only reached when the fight was over. Anyone could have happened. Anything could have happened. Toss your own rapier over.
Yeah, you don't know. I like okay, over here, just like that, two times.
Okay, I can send you all a character inspiration document after this.
Can I just read Eberron? Can I
No.
read the character part?
Yeah, character part's fine.
Read the whole book.
Is it
Then
character
you-
creation, is it?
you read the
Character
whole-
creation.
Yeah, you read the whole book, you'll be the DM already. Because it's 300 pages.
Oh my god. Oh, shit. Camp's at episode 13.
Yeah, it's freaking far, man.
It's not that I'm freaking far. I'm literally watching it every other day. It's just damn long.
Yeah.
Slow lah.
Yeah, it's okay. Enjoy it.
What's that episode 13? I don't remember.
I need to clean up my room.
Okay.
Bye guys. Bye.
Alright.
Oh,
See you.
Salam.